What's up, Patreon? We back for another Friday. It's your boy, it's Mark Gagnon, it's Alex Media. We also did a favor, let a retarded kid sit at the end of the couch. And
make a wish, baby.
Yeah, it's a make a wish. It's a make a wish. Speak when spoken to. Anyway, stop distracting us from the show.
What the fuck is happening
Stop
here?
distracting us from the show.
With every single
Every day.
You ain't been here.
Yeah,
you gotta earn your spot back.
We gotta change this.
Yo, we don't let the whites talk on this podcast.
Yeah.
All right, Mayo.
Tell him.
All right, Mayo.
Tell him,
Miles.
Tell him,
Shit.
Crackles.
All right. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just gonna be chilling here, being respectful as I can. You know.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend, Mark? What'd you do? You had a big comedy show for you?
Fabulous. Dude.
Awesome. How
I had
was
a big
that?
comedy show.
At the Beacon?
I performed at the Beacon.
It's a dream venue, dude.
Yeah.
Love it.
Four
Love
shows
it.
sold out of the Beacon.
4 shows sold out. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Taped
I
it.
bet they went nuts when you went out there.
Yeah. They recorded it. The director recorded it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Al, you went to both nights, right?
Oh, I did. I saw Mark.
How'd he do? Mark killed it. Killed it, right?
Murdered.
Yeah.
Killed.
You are the best white comedian. Oh, guys, we got our brother back. We got Andrew Schultz back.
Finally.
For the record, this is his idea. He said he wanted to earn his chair back, which I have a feeling won't take long.
I don't
in
know
his
how
mind.
Alex sits in this uncomfortable ass seat.
Bro, it's the most uncomfortable.
Why haven't you spoken up about this?
Yeah, he has. He
Also,
brings it
the
up
thing
a
is
lot.
just like curved at the
Yes.
this whole.
horrible.
The
horrible.
whole episode, you're
It's
going to be like
great
this.
over there.
You're going to be like,
You really should try that. You should try that.
Try
over there.
it.
It's
Try it on for
sensational.
size. Try it. Go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
they was about to Eiffel Tower me over there.
I'm comfy in that position.
Oh, yeah, this is the
I'm
one
too
right
short
here.
for this. Hey, I can't-
Shit, you look like Kendrick sitting next to him right now.
I can't handle this. This is crazy.
All right, Al, host the show. Go.
Your
Host
feet
the
is
show.
fucking almost
they can't
hanging.
see your feet.
Al, host the show. Host it.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing.
Just go for it, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
It's
just
Patreon
whatever
family.
you feel. Let's just talk about whatever you feel.
All right, what's in my head right now? Pull it up.
Yo, pull my.
Yo, pull up Al's
Pull
thoughts.
my
Can you
brain
pull
up.
up Al's thoughts, please?
I mean-
can you pull up his thoughts and topics?
This is just Google Trends right now, bro. That's all I have. But
yeah.
Yo, that the healthcare CEO got shot.
Wait.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. All right.
also, for the record, a lot of people said you weren't coming back, Schultz. You know that?
No way.
A lot of
They were
people-
almost right. They don't know how
lot of
almost
people-
right they were.
A lot of people in this
Yeah.
room.
I looked at my daughter today and I was like, guys, I almost hit the group chat. I said, I might hang out with her.
A lot of people in the comments were like, Schultz, he's not coming back. We're pissed.
No.
And I kept telling him, I was like, no, he's going to be back.
No. I gotta
calling.
be here. I gotta be here. Now, there's a chance I miss one or two while we're editing this special. But
We've heard this before.
we gotta,
Yeah.
This
we
is how
gotta
it
deliver the
starts.
special
This is how it
by
fucking
end of
starts.
January.
Yo, you're giving Al
What? We gotta
flashback.
deliver it.
End of January?
End of January, yeah.
God damn, that seems soon. You ain't got no time.
No, that's not that crazy. It's only this is the beginning.
I
of
guess you got a
December.
whole team now too. But I mean, Infamous
Yeah.
took
a month.
a month. Oh.
Felt like it was long.
That's 2 months, but we also have a big Christian holiday. And you, as a now Reformed Catholic, are going to have to have like 3 weeks off.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like you're being meaner to me because I'm at the end of the time.
No,
I feel like,
you
feel like
fitting
Mark
into
is
the role.
bullying me,
You
man.
fitting into the role
So I just
great.
gotta sit here and take it. Is that what Al does?
That's kind of it, dude. Yeah.
Fuck. Now I understand why he wears fancy things. So he can bring something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. bro.
God, you just
Nah.
get rinsed the whole time
You're
you're here.
fitting into the role perfect. You came late today. He's like, just perfect, bro.
I knew I was late because I saw Al coming down the stairs getting coffee. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. Once I was leaving, like, that is late.
Yeah, we're a little late. Damn, boys. All right, well, listen, Patreonies, it's great to see y'all again. My bad. I always feel guilty missing episodes, but I really appreciate you guys, standing by and rocking with us while we had to go handle that. And if any of you guys were at the show, thank you guys so much. So,
Also, if
it's
any
good to be
patrons
back.
unsubscribed and they're trying to subscribe back now,
Yeah.
you can't join.
Yeah, we
we locked
actually,
it.
we capped it.
Yeah, we got to cut them off.
Capped it, yeah.
They're like, oh,
We're
okay.
capping Patreon.
Yeah,
We did cap
yeah,
it?
we did. If you can't handle us at our worst, you don't deserve us at our best. all right?
Oh, fire.
That's a fact.
Nah,
dude.
because that's saying that you guys were worse. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys had amazing times.
but
It was
fuck
just
No, I was
questionable.
getting shit on a lot. I'll be
Why,
honest.
why'd you get shit on?
I was moving up. I was closer to that side of the couch. I was getting fucking ripped.
Wait, why?
I was just getting shit on, dude. People
Sick
are
merch. I already told you this, but now I'm telling you on camera.
Oh, thanks. Dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate
That
that.
merch is fire.
It is fire.
Cam merch
Yeah,
is fire.
it
All right,
is
which
coming along.
cockamamie weirdo you talked to this week on Son, every time a thumbnail comes up, I'm like, which serial killer this guy out of the podcast? They're not serial killers yet, but they're almost serial
yeah,
killers.
we're close. I've been trying to get a couple serial killers.
But tell him this, you had some like cylindrical headed motherfucker on today. His head was skinny, viced.
Yeah. That's a new stereotype we're doing for Jews now. I'm realizing there's a lot of skinny headed Jews. I feel like we don't talk about that.
Hold on.
Yo,
You ever let a Jew on your podcast, Mark?
That you sound like the comments.
Does your mom...
That's funny. They trying to fit into the yarmulke now.
Look at you with fucking number one seat energy. That was great.
Nothing worse than telling a joke being like, nice job.
I know, yeah.
Fuck you. You did that. That was a great joke.
Okay. All right. So this guy was who? Who is this?
He was,
guy?
dude, this is the problem, is that I had a normal human being on. Okay. He is the chair of political science at Hunter College.
Yeah.
And your alma mater.
Yeah.
And I had him on just to talk about your criminal history.
Hold on.
he
That was the
remembers me.
best professor you could get.
I did.
The science guy from the public school.
I know. Tomorrow I'm talking to a guy from Yale. Okay, he
That's
just happened to be the political science guy of the day.
Hunter College is the size of my elementary school.
Yeah. Hunter College.
It's a beautiful school. It's a
He went to
beautiful school.
Princeton. Okay,
This guy went to prison. Now he's teaching at Hunter.
they took a step down. He wanted to help the youth. Okay, he wanted to help.
That is the equivalent to like playing overseas basketball. like he's in Turkey right now. There's no way he's proud to be the chair of Hunter.
Maybe it was like a
Yeah.
Teach for America assignment. Like they forgave his college loans, let him teach at an underprivileged school.
Teachers without diplomas or whatever.
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah,
ask him? What questions did you ask him?
I want to ask about the tariff thing. I want to ask about Biden.
Oh, does he know about tariffs?
Yeah, you know.
Did you ask him about me?
You didn't come up. I had that in the description, but it didn't actually
Horrible
get to that.
interview.
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
know that one's shit.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about it. But no, he's just a liberal professor that was like, look, Trump is bad.
Fucking cuck.
Dude,
You let
this is-
some cuck
Yo, that's
on your
racist.
pod?
That's real close to
Literally.
racist when you say
Sorry,
cuck
sorry,
like that.
Bro, we went through.
You're one letter off.
Fuck.
We did a presidential ranking. We did a ranking of all the presidents in history, and he was ranking them. And when you go all the way back, he's like George Washington.
Who's the
amazing.
worst?
I mean, he said a couple people sucked. There was one guy that only served like 2 months, and he was like that. He's like not even in the running. I'm trying to remember who else was like terrible.
Warren G.
Andrew
Harding was
Jackson.
supposed
Oh
to
no,
be really
Andrew
bad.
Jackson. He gave him like a C.
Yeah, what? He's
did.
one of the goats.
But he was like he
Got
murdered-
rid of them natives, right? Got rid of the Fed. He really was phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, that was.
Why did he say he was bad?
He said because he killed all the natives. He killed all the Native Americans.
What do you give Obama? A++?
He gave Obama, dude, this is the thing. He was like, Obama, that's a tough one, I'll be honest. Domestic policy was, pretty good. Foreign policy was shaky. And first black president, gonna give him an A.
No, he did not.
I like this guy.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the
Comments were flaming him, bro.
were.
Bro, you couldn't even imagine. The comments were insane.
You don't remember who he said was the worst?
Jimmy Carter?
I think he liked. I thought
his name.
I think he thought Jimmy Carter was fine.
Okay,
You know
is
you
there
wanna say
anything
Trump.
interesting
You know
that
you
you
wanna say
found?
Trump so bad.
Like you've had all these people on, and you're talking about. I mean, pretty kind of like random, like a plethora of things you're talking about.
Literally random.
But it seems like you're seeking like true information about either topics people don't know about or topics that people think they really do know about.
Yeah.
But there's some sort of different information within it. Mm-hmm. Right? It's not like you're going over something we all know and accept.
Right.
It might be, I imagine. Don't let me frame this in the wrong way. Okay. Have you noticed like a cross section of other things happen? So it's like people that are seeking that information and anything else.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like in the reaction, in the comments, in like DMs from people, like what type of curiosity, what type of person is seeking this truth, seeking this information?
I mean, it depends. Like, there's like certain crossovers with like alternative history, right? Where it's like people that really like alternative history, just like alternative everything.
Anything, yeah.
Which I mean, I feel like that. Like, I like just alternative everything.
I think that we would probably fall under that for
Yeah.
sure. If we're asking people about the fucking pyramids and shit.
Yeah. So like, it kind of is all like a similar sort of thing. And then,
Is there anything funny as well that they believe in?
I mean, well, you just get a couple comments every now and again. Like I did an episode on Hitler, right?
Oh, no,
And every now and again you get a comment that's just like, man, why?
There's an alternative way of looking at this.
Yeah. You get a couple comments like, why are you guys shitting on the Nazis all the time? It's like, all right, that's an interesting way to look at the history.
But this is a good example of like, if you have that outlook, you're going to how do I frame it? It's like if you have that outlook on the world, if you don't accept the mainstream narrative, which the mainstream narrative, let's just be honest, throughout history, is always going to have some lies in it.
Yeah.
Of course. Nobody's going to agree on how everything happened in every war in history.
Yeah, baseline.
But yeah, so the people that win are like, this is kind of what happened, and we're just going to go with it. And then this also happened, we're just going to ignore that shit. Like, us taking all the Nazi scientists and shit and making them build NASA, that we just kind of like sweep under the rug, right?
Yeah.
But what's going to happen is there are going to be some crazies that adopt certain outside the box thinking. And then there's going to be normals that meet at outside the box thinking. Does that make sense? Like, I think we're kind of like normal guys, but we're also like, well, what did happen in 9/11?
Yeah.
But there's also insane people that go, yeah, what did happen in 9/11?
I'll tell you what happened in 9/11.
Exactly. Now, what I think is unfortunate about it, and they've always tried to do this with like, they try to do it with Rogan, they try to do it, I'm sure with us, is they try to judge you by your most radioactive listener.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, we have Trump on, and now it's like, do you see what his supporters do? It's like, yeah, okay. But all of us watch Trump on things and find him entertaining.
Half the country voted for him. Half the country's not batshit crazy.
But people always are going to define you by that.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that shit.
Yeah,
But it is really fun.
It's funny.
amazing.
The Nazi scientists must have all died out because NASA now is shit.
Wait, why are they fucking up?
That's it. I mean, like Tesla's apparently taking over the space program. NASA's just not really. Yeah, it's not as good.
What do you think Elon Musk thinks about the Jews?
Defunded them.
Ooh.
I think you have to be a little anti-Semitic to get to the moon, bro.
Why?
That's part of it. I mean, think about it. Hindus.
The one piece of real estate they don't own?
Yeah, something, dude. I don't know. But like,
wait, because Nazis were instrumental in getting us.
Nazis went to the moon. India just went to the moon.
What do you mean Nazis went to the moon?
India loves Jews.
Nazis like invented the space program, got us to the moon.
Indian government loves Jews.
Really?
Yeah, but
The current Indian
you
government.
invented the swastika.
Oh, wow. That's a good ass point.
Shit.
That's a good fucking point.
He
Dude.
did take a lot of shit from brown people, Hitler. huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we got to look at
swastika
him
as
differently.
fuck because that's like a religious symbol that's like about God, and then you go and just make it better. Like, why would you do that?
It's still kind of fire.
Question.
I told you I met an Indian named Swastik.
Yeah,
that shit's
Dude,
crazy.
I told you there was a bunch of Indians in my apartment complex when we lived in Jersey, obviously, and you see it walking by the door. I wouldn't even notice.
Oh man, what is that like?
Yeah. How do you know who the door guy is? That's crazy. That's racist. Come on.
No, it's not.
Miles, stop.
Okay,
yeah,
but go on. You said you had a bunch of them in your apartment complex.
Oh, you just see the swastika on people's doors, but like none of us ever thought anything because it's like
It's just so normalized to
Yeah.
you. That's
Yeah.
hysterical.
Like a mezuzah.
Yeah. Son, I would
would
see a mezuzah on the way to the old studio.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was more shocked by it. I was like, what the fuck is this thing these Jews keep touching? What is this? Weirdos. And then I walk by swastika and be like, there's a swastika.
In the same apartment building, you're like, dude, there's peace. This is amazing, right? A swastika and a mezuzah next door. And they can find happiness. Another thing that people love that's also built into this is like Gnosticism.
What does that mean?
Like, this is like a heretical belief in Christianity.
What does that mean?
So agnostic means you don't know if God.
Right? Don't do that shit, Mark. Don't use a bigger word to describe a smaller word.
Yeah.
go
So
on.
agnostic.
That was so annoying.
okay,
You know,
you're smart.
agnostic-
Yeah.
You know, agnostic person's like, I don't know if I believe in God or not.
Oh, I thought he said Gnosticism.
Yeah, Gnostic.
So Gnostic would be, I know there's a God. I know God exists.
Agnostic
means I don't know. Gnostic would mean.
So
I didn't-
the
yeah.
prefix ag is the same thing as like non.
I don't know if that's. I just picked up contextually what I assume it meant, and then
Prefix
I
A,
didn't.
usually asexual versus sexual.
Yeah. Apathetic versus.
But
So it should be agnostic.
you got
It should be agnostic. It shouldn't be. It should be a Gnostic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be a Gnostic.
But Gnostic starts with a G.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Gnostic starts with a G. It's like pterodactyl.
Yes.
Well, it's
like gnome.
It's like lasagna or gorilla. What do you guys
gorilla
say?
part of it?
No, like, I just say dumb things now that I'm in this seat.
Oh, okay.
I
caught it. I caught it.
He's insulting.
I know. I think.
I thought that was a racial joke.
No,
Oh, come on. We don't do that
Yo, we
anymore.
cut a banger from the pot. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Al had a fucking banger.
We don't got to.
We don't gotta talk about. We don't gotta talk about. But that shit was good.
Yeah. I'm
Bro, that joke was wicked, bro. That was fucking wicked, bro. I gotta be honest.
Don't you look at him and you want to be like, how, Sway? The whole time. Every time I look at this motherfucker.
Hey, man.
Son.
Hey,
You can take his
man.
look because he cut his hair off.
Oh, he did?
Who?
Sway.
No way.
I want to take Big Boy's old look.
What's that?
Morbidly obese.
What? You are gonna gain weight?
For the bit, yeah.
Do you
That'd be
have
fire.
a Zen or something, dude? I'm addicted to those
David!
things. I'm
Yo,
really.
I keep trying to get us to a
Zins or
shroom pod.
anything in
Mark
here?
won't do it, pussy.
I got shit to do. I can't just be on
Oh,
drugs
he's
all
a
the time.
dad.
I'm a yeah.
He doesn't take care of his kid.
Damn, that hurts. That fucking hurts.
No, he's a black dad.
Yeah. Respect.
See?
I was telling him, I was like, I couldn't even walk out of my kid because I don't have shit to go get. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be like, yo, I'm gonna go get cigarettes. I'd have to get Zins and almond milk or some shit. Like, that's humiliating.
Wait, to leave your family?
Yeah. Like, I'd have to come up with a way more clever excuse.
That's the only thing that's stopping him.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
But no, Gnosticism, bro. This
Let's
shit is
do
fire.
another
Hold on.
chairs.
Nope.
You're in the driver's seat.
Nah, that shit look
That was a great throw and catch.
looks like
all the way
pepper or
around.
something like that.
Right.
We need different flavors. We need different flavors. What flavor is that?
Oh.
This is 6
line is
millis.
more comfortable.
Oh, I hate when they do this, bro.
What?
They'll come up with a flavor and like they just call it like a vibe. So like this flavor is clear.
No,
But does it
That's
taste
what
like anything?
all you fucking
I want
hipsters
meat.
do.
No,
everything.
I want strawberry banana lemon or some shit.
Taking our shit again.
want
Come on, man. We did strawberry kiwi before all you niggas.
When did you find out a blue raspberry was not a fruit?
Oh, late in life.
It's not.
Is that racist? Gnosticism is basically this belief that stop. Miles. It's interesting.
I've done enough pods with Mark.
not
This
have a
shit
desire?
gets boring.
I heard they was cooking miles
Oh,
in a
they
pot.
hate
Why is
bro.
it past tense? Why do you make it past tense?
Still?
To this day.
I heard that you had to hold on. What's this one? Mint, but this 6 milligrams mint. Thank you, David Sanchez.
To this very day, Miles is getting cooked in the comments.
No, but I heard you had to address it the next episode.
I didn't have to. I took glee and addressed it.
Episodes I'm not on.
I still address it. I do the lives. I'll be like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the episode. Drop a comment in the chat. Fuck Miles forever. And let's get it going.
Bro, and to this day,
It's just
I
a
still
meme.
get
It's just a
DMs.
part of
I
the
love
culture.
that. That's awesome.
That's just what
I'm
it
getting
means. to be
DMs
a-
and comments today.
What did you do? You got sauced up and then you were shitting on religion or something?
I was obviously promoting the one true
you were
faith.
drunk and you were explaining religion to him?
Yes, I was explaining
Okay.
reincarnation.
And then
Okay?
Mark also gassed me up. He goes,
Reincarnate.
bro, I think you'd be perfect this episode. Like, you don't believe in this shit. I believe in this shit.
Oh,
so I go in there
damn.
ready to fight. And then Mark's like, well, I don't know, man. And I was like, well, this isn't fun. Now one of us is an asshole.
He would do that to you. He would set you up for a
He
fight.
set you up. That's
I
so
sold him
good.
down the river. And he got cooked. And Shub was on that episode.
Why
and
did you
people-
look at Al for that line?
Yeah,
that was really targeted.
That was crazy.
How's that
I
literally got. I sold him down the river. I know. I was like,
what does that mean? That is a threat. But what does that mean? How is that bad to say?
well, you can't sell them up the river because they free there. So you gotta sell them down.
Also,
That's
it's
a good
against
point.
the stream.
Yeah.
They can't really
Wow.
swim against a
That
stream like
Mason
that.
Dixon
Most
is a
of the rivers
motherfucker.
going south. Isn't that crazy?
There's only one that goes north. Do you know which one it is?
Africa.
You're right. It's the Ganile. Do you know they spelled Nile with a G?
That's not
Did you
true.
know that?
That's not
it's
true.
spelled Ganile.
That's not
That
true.
is true.
That's not true.
Okay.
Denial is Alex's sexuality. Anyway.
That was good.
Don't say that. Then you make it
That was
bad.
fucking first scene energy. Right there. That was first scene energy. Okay. Come on, take us to camp. We're talking-
Gnosticism is an important thing, okay? If you want to understand what it means to be a
Can you
Catholic.
be a bastard?
What?
Can you be a bastard in Gnosticism?
What does that even mean?
Like, is that allowed?
Born out of wedlock?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's not, I don't know if it's like an
Oh,
organized
so it's
religion.
like a bastard religion.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm just saying, like, can you be a bastard and also be agnostic?
He's cooking right now.
Yeah.
right?
This cooking is fire.
cooking right now.
He's
son.
cooking mad shit,
Yeah,
baby.
like, oh, I like this energy. This is great. You're Raphael. You know what I mean? You just come in, set it on fire.
Yeah,
Dip
exactly.
out.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. But can't. All right, good. So
No,
it's a bastard.
Gnostics basically turned the book of Genesis
fuck are you doing with
upside
the
down.
glove?
I know.
It's vibes, bro.
That's vibes.
OJ,
That's
who the fuck you about to
vibes.
kill?
That's vibes.
Bro, who
it's
did we have
fine.
on that wore gloves and we didn't talk about it the whole episode?
Pardon me?
We had a
Yachty?
Yachty.
Oh, yeah.
Whole episode. No one talked about it.
Man.
Yeah.
Nah, but he's fly. He can do that shit.
Alright, fine.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker right here looks like an idiot.
I look sick. I look sick as hell.
That shit is just, yo, shit is just stupid. The merch is fire. The merch
is fire.
The merch is fire, but
The merch sucks, dude. Just fucking say
Can you
it,
tell us
all right?
about agnosticism?
It's agnosticism. Okay, basically, in the book of Genesis, God says to Adam and Eve, "Hey, don't eat from the."
look, we bullied him and take the shit.
Yo, ow.
I feel like you guys aren't taking this seriously.
Bro, actually,
This is important.
Arcot, you're in his seat. Take his laptop. Start playing music.
This motherfucker crumbling right now.
This is what we gotta
been
do.
trying to get
When it's,
agnostic
listen. When it's somebody's topic, they gotta sit in that seat. When it's somebody's topic to discuss, like when it's up to you to teach us about a thing,
that shit is-
whoever it is
that
gotta
shit
sit
is
in that
rough.
seat. Because this shit over here,
That shit is
oh
rough.
my God, I feel like I'm on The Voice. Bang, just turn around.
I'll wait.
Okay, go, Mark.
I gotta put him back on. And
Feel like y'all don't care about religious
This man
history.
hit the last.
All right, let's go, Mark. Tell us what agnosticism is.
Zen just hit. Does the Zen ever make your neck?
Shut up! Don't change subjects.
What? Do you want one?
Yeah, please.
Dude, you're Zen it now?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Also, me and Miles are 3 hours into a 36-hour fast.
You're going 36 hours?
Can you tell he looks slimmer?
This
right?
is fucking
He
retarded.
does look slimmer.
Yeah. Ching. Come on, Miles.
Not even close, dude.
Perfect. They don't know it off cam. It went off cam. Basically, God says in the
Talk
book of
about your
Genesis,
shit.
hey, don't eat from the knowledge of good and evil. Don't eat the fruit because you will surely die. And then all of a sudden a serpent comes in. And who do you think the serpent is?
A woman.
Fucking wrong. All right? People think it's Satan. But it's not Satan. It's just the serpent.
Okay.
So Gnostics say, oh, the serpent came in and they said, hey, you can eat the fruit. You're not going to die.
Yeah.
And Adam and Eve ate it. What happened to them? They didn't die.
They ate the serpent?
No, it's not. No, they ate the fruit of good and evil. They
Was
couldn't
it
eat the
right?
serpent.
Was
But
it
they had
right,
a whole
though?
garden. Why would they eat the serpent?
Yo, that's honestly a decent point. They ate the knowledge of good and evil, the fruit, not the serpent
The,
itself.
the fruit was
Yo,
the knowledge.
yo. God could have made that shit a vegetable. Nobody had eaten it. Anybody ever think of
How you
that?
know it wasn't a cucumber and it was high? It could have been a vegetable.
Oh, like a cat? When a cat sees a cucumber?
Wait, it thinks it's a snake?
You never seen this
jump.
before? Oh, this
No.
is hilarious, bro. People prank
You be
their cats.
spooking your cat?
Yeah, I spook my cat.
Take that shit out your boxer briefs?
Also, you can't pull it up.
Meow! You don't show your dick to your cat every once in a while? Let it paw at it?
I can't even be naked in my home anymore, bro.
Wait, for real?
Now that we have a little baby, I feel weird sometimes.
Yeah, what are the rules with that?
I literally looked that up today.
What do you mean looked it up? Did somebody say the rule? Did Kendrick tell us the rules?
No,
about it?
because me
He's
and my
just used to being naked around children, so he's under that. It's your own child.
me and my lovely wife were having a moment in bed where we were becoming intimate, and then our baby was like,
Y'all
right
still
next to
fucking?
Wait, but yeah.
Ain't she on the mend?
I mean,
Yeah, don't you gotta let some time?
It's not-
He
it's
don't
not-
listen to none of the rules.
You don't listen to no rules, bro.
it's not like I'm gonna hurt it worse. I mean, like,
It's healing.
Nah, but it's getting put back together.
yeah, but you don't want to get too much. You know what I mean? You want to keep it. You know.
Yeah, you want extra.
Oh, they trying to follow up. They trying to run it up. Yeah.
Are you trying to go back to back?
No.
Nah, that's a yes.
Nah, because she can't
While
get
she's
pregnant.
breastfeeding, it's hard for them to get pregnant.
Yo, don't tie my wife's breast, bro. What the fuck?
I just told my wife, well, maybe you was breastfeeding before we were trying to get pregnant. I said maybe that was the reason
That
why
might be
it took
your
us so
fault.
fucking
That might
long.
be your fault, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because you were on it, bro.
Oh, I was sucking on them things.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't suck them the same while my kid's sucking them.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
It is. It
'Cause you
changes
feel
them.
weird,
They
bro.
stop becoming sexual objects.
Yeah, you feel weird being like, yo, this is my kid.
I can't do it. I don't even like put my mouth on it.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell Mark to drink 8 ounces of breast milk a day to see how he felt. He
That
won't
would
do
work.
it.
Yo, Alex was insanely out of pocket like 2 episodes ago
All
and
this.
made everyone uncomfortable.
What'd he
What'd he
say?
say?
He goes, yo, is it weird if I try your wife's breast milk? And I was like, yeah. And he was like,
Is
come
it?
on.
Al,
Yeah.
That is a crazy thing.
They drinking
from the tap.
No, that wasn't even in the equation.
come
Why
on,
did
I'm
you bring that up?
respectful.
Yo,
Why
respectful.
would you
Yeah,
bring that up?
yeah.
That's not even in the equation.
I think you could do that. I think it
doing
can
raw
happen.
milk?
I think it can happen, but it has to like pass through something else first.
And it gets to go through an intermediary. Put it in
Yes.
a bottle,
Yeah.
then put it in the fridge in the office, then out you come.
Yeah.
Exactly. Once it's refrigerated.
Honestly, if you freeze it and then thaw it out, I think we're good.
Did you listen to the episode?
No, is that what you said?
That's the exact same conclusion they came to.
No way, for real?
Yeah, I said
Yeah, we're great, bro. Phenomenal,
So
man.
synergy, bro.
I brought
Okay.
up the point that if your girl had like a jellyfish thing, you don't want to. It would be weird if someone else peed on your girl, and they were like, but if you put it in the fridge and then poured it on your girl, it's less weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
In the fridge, for some reason,
But when that sting hurts so much, there's no refrigerator. It's like you just need it immediately.
Yeah.
I tell my girl she got stung by a jellyfish every time we go in the ocean.
She's like, not
She's like,
in
no,
my
I
mouth.
didn't.
Not
I'd be
in my
like,
mouth,
yeah,
though.
you did. Look,
Yeah.
it's on you.
on your lip.
Get it. Take it. All right, but go on. Agnosticism.
yeah, go on.
Well, we had to Google first. We were like, at what point does your kid make memories? Because like, if he's in the bed, like, is that a problem?
3 years old.
We all remember our dad's dick.
I never seen my dad's dick.
How do you remember your?
I've seen that shit
You don't even
so
remember your
much.
dad.
I seen his dad's dick.
Who's that?
I've seen so many times my dad's dick, bro. That shit is perfect. It's fucking perfect. It's just, it looked like Sammy the Bull. It's like a mafia hitman. It's just sturdy and rough.
Wait, Sammy the Bull now?
Graziano.
I know why my mom hasn't dated after. She's still recovering.
Your dad got one like
Son,
that?
he has a hog.
No way.
That shit, I remember he was in the bathroom sink and it was just
Cheech it on.
hanging.
Yeah.
When am I gonna get that?
Yeah. We need to grow into that.
Yeah, it's still.
But you said you had a pretty big dick.
no, I am, but not compared to him. He was hanging, like soft, but hanging,
Really?
like 3-legged hanging. The shit was. It's still.
And he's
bigger
married
than mine.
again, right?
He got a girl now.
He has a girl now?
Yeah.
She sucks on it, you think?
Yeah, 1,000%.
don't know why that's
That
too
doesn't
much.
even require, with all due respect. I just want to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Because there's no relation to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
zero blood.
If,
relationship.
if he's my dad, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Also, he said they're
How
not
does he
married.
convince her to do that?
They're not married.
Oh, they're not married. Oh, that's fire.
Oh, that's true.
I had
Have you
another
met
wet
her?
dream. I had another
Yeah.
wet dream, and I was about to prematurely ejaculate. And in the wet dream, I just took the girl's head and I was like, blah! And then I hit her in the mouth with it.
Dang, that's a win.
So fire. And it felt like mouth.
Oh wow.
Until I woke up, it felt like mouth.
How do they not have
in
a
the
pill
dream.
to do that? To make
What?
wet dreams?
But they do.
What do you mean?
I can forget it.
I'm like, please, outside of that.
What if they developed that technology where you could like take something before you go to sleep and have a wet dream guaranteed?
Oh God.
Like, would that not fix cheating forever? Like, would that not just like fix the world?
You put your
Well, there
gloves
is a
on.
drug.
Yo.
What?
Put your gloves on.
Yeah,
There is a drug.
what is
What
it?
is it?
Allopurinol.
It's got Al in the name. That's fire.
I believe. Yeah, I don't believe that that's possible. I just think you need to be so backed
Nah,
up
but
and
order
stressed.
that. Or I think we have to order that on the
It's for,
flagrant
like,
account.
just to
We
try
all
it out.
Try it.
I would give that.
How does it work?
What's
What
up
is
with your wedding, yo?
We haven't planned yet
Why not?
because we're trying to decide should we buy a house or do a wedding.
Buy a house.
That's what I.
Why don't we just do something for you guys?
Do the wedding at the house.
Wait, buy a house or an apartment?
House,
Where?
Spain.
Oh, that's right. You're thinking of doing that. I mean, the house is always a better investment, but why don't we do a party or something like that? Just get it
Yeah,
done.
a house is a better investment than
Yeah,
a
that's
wedding.
so funny.
That's almost a guaranteed fact. Yeah, you know what I mean, because a wedding you might lose half your shit, but a wedding or but a fucking house, you triple it up. You know what I mean? Like you're good.
Yeah, one day you'll lose it, but it will be worth way more than you put in.
So I gotta lose it.
No, I'm saying the house.
Sell it or whatever.
Yeah.
At one
She
point.
bet she gonna take it.
Yeah, she'll take it. She'll take it. You don't have Spanish citizenship. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, shit. No, I'm gonna get citizenship.
Oh, you can do it through marriage.
Yeah.
So you got to get real married.
Yeah.
So let's just do it. Like, don't you want to be married?
Yeah, but then it's a half-ass wedding.
Let's do a half-ass wedding at your house.
I don't want a Mark's wedding. I love it. I love it. I'm joking.
No, just run it back. Do a half-ass wedding now, and then run it up.
Hold on. What do you mean half-ass wedding? We could do a sick wedding. What makes a wedding dope is just all the people there having fun.
That's true.
Tapped in.
Yeah, but then you want everybody to be there.
So let's do it in a place where everybody could be there. This is very possible.
Let's do it in Spain. Let's pod from Spain. Fuck we talking about?
Let's do it out in the Hamptons.
Well, who's paying for the wedding?
What do you need? You just need tables,
Yeah, you need a
food.
cake, alcohol.
This ain't a cookout, nigga.
That's how mine was.
Everyone bring a plate.
Yeah.
No, but you, thankfully, at least you had her dad's beautiful fucking estate.
So
That
you
shit
got
was-
my place out there, and then we have a nice big wedding.
That's actually fire.
How many people you need to go?
Yeah, not too many.
Like literally, are there 100 people that you need at your wedding?
Nah, I only have like about 40.
So, and then she's gonna have less because her family's over there.
Yeah.
We could knock that out.
The Hamptons is great because you can get everyone you need, but you can also kind of cut people out if you don't want everyone there. So it's just far enough.
Boom.
They might kick you out bringing that many black people to the Hamptons. Right?
It would be a problem.
Yeah.
It would be a problem. The neighborhood would have a conversation.
Do you think they get that cleared with the HOA?
I do.
What do you do?
I got to talk to Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren owns the whole Hamptons. I'm finding out.
Oh, really?
He owns like all of East Hampton, pretty much. Yeah, not all of them. He doesn't even own close. I'm making that up. But he's a big like land investor out there.
From back in the day?
Well, from when he got money. But then I realized that like there's like families out there that own these huge swaths of land and have slowly given them away to their kids and their grandkids, and so the plots have gotten smaller. But they owned 40 acres of potato farm or whatever it was. So they're not like wealthy outside of the land, which is like incredibly expensive, right?
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting thing where like now you have all these, the families like infighting for who's going to get.
The land is all they got, and it's so valuable.
That gets ugly, huh?
Dude, bro, it's like British
surprised they
feudalism,
haven't
dude.
made
Like,
it
Yeah.
just carve up the plot smaller and smaller, so everyone's just got like a fucking little thing, and everyone's pissed.
But okay, so in British feudalism, and I only am asking this because of watching like movies or whatever, wasn't it the firstborn son was the person who takes on the responsibility of the estate?
I think so.
But they're not allowed to sell the estate.
Oh, the gentleman.
Yeah, the gentleman. That's what I'm referencing. But I don't think they're allowed to sell the estate because it's not technically theirs. It's the family's.
It's literally the estate.
Yeah. It's kind of a cool concept. Like the idea that you get passed something down and then you go sell it and just take money for yourself. That's pretty selfish.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know if I would feel comfortable if my parents, whatever happens one day, they give us the
But
apartment.
usually they give it equally to all the kids if they like them.
Of course. But like some kids might be like, hey, I want to sell mine because I want some money so I could go do whatever. But I wonder if you put it in a trust or something that stops you from selling it. Doesn't stop you from renting it out. It doesn't stop you from, making, I guess, money off it there. But it doesn't allow you to take it out of the family.
As an only child, fuck that.
Tell me. I could be off. I just thought there was something kind of
That
honorable
happened to my
about that.
dad. Like when my grandmother passed away, so my dad and aunt, they owned the house. My aunt wanted to sell it immediately. He didn't want to sell it. And they started fighting about it. And then my dad found the money to just buy her.
He bought her out of it.
And he was forced to because he didn't want to.
Was it for nostalgic reasons? Or
Yeah, kind of. Because the house was in Queens. He still lives in Queens.
Right.
All his memories were there. My sister, she lives out of state. So she's like, I'm not going here. I don't want to upkeep or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's like, let me get that money.
Because it is kind of cool thing. Like you get to pass it down to your kids. They have this huge leg up.
It also requires compromise.
Talk to me.
Like if you split up a plot of land or like an actual asset with family, then they have to compromise to like make it work. Whereas if everyone just splits up their share, then everyone can just bounce.
Have you thought about that at all? Even like, have you talked to your parents about that? I don't want to expose, but you guys have a house and you have 6 kids in the family. Have there been those discussions about what happens?
I mean, my parents, I'm sure, but like I've never thought there was ever any money. Like I don't think there's an inheritance.
That's a good way of looking at things, I think.
Like my dad would joke and be like, "Oh, you're out of the will," but like there's never a will. You know what I mean? Like there's a house. Like we split it up. Like I don't know. Like I don't. My oldest brother gets it. I think it's whoever takes care of my parents at the end of the day, they'll get it. I think that's how it works. I think that when they're on their
And
door.
I think you're all probably okay with that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
What
You know
happens?
I mean?
What happens in Indian families?
Well, for me, I think I inherit the debt exclusively. And,
That's nice.
yeah, that's all
something.
me.
Something to remember your family.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I know my mom.
Like, I knew I hated this little fuck.
Your dad can't wait to give you that debt.
Oh, that keeps on giving.
I know with my mom, she built this house with this idea, like she wants to leave this to us. And my brother and I think I know I don't. I'm speaking for him, but I think we're both like, I don't give a fuck about a house. Just live, be healthy. But she like killed herself building her way back up to have money to put down on the house. And then when I wanted to help her buy the house, I was like, let me buy the whole thing and I own it. It's mine. Whenever it sells, I think it's a good investment. It's mine. And she's like, no, I don't want that. I want your brother to have half. That's why she covered the down. Because I'll pay for my mom. I'm not paying for him. I'm like, he's in his 40s. He could work. So that's why I'm just doing the monthly payments and she did the down. But she's like, I want this to go to both of you guys. So fine.
I wonder what happens though if if you come from like insane wealth, a number where you as even an adult might think, I will never get here myself. Like if you're Bezos's kid or something, it's probably hard for them to not, some of them, if they don't have ambition, to not look at that inheritance as their freedom.
Yeah.
And then they're just kind of like waiting for their fucking parents to die. It's a little,
Dude, I
so that he can get the house in St. Augustine.
Yeah, I'm
change it
poisoning
all
my
up.
I'm poisoning him now. I want him back at the same time. I'm trying to put the brakes out on the car.
Sorry, it didn't happen in my family, but there are families where like people will literally kill each other in India over like land.
Wow.
And, like there's legal disputes, there's infighting, whatever. And then in like some of the more broken parts, you'll hear about like family members murdering each other over this land. It's crazy.
Blood feuds.
Yeah, because I guess that's all they see is like a way out. There's
it's the only
not
opportunity.
Now economic opportunity is much more abundant, but back then, no.
That is also a funny thing in America where like we're like, well, why don't you just go out and get it yourself? Like that's a very unique option.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much the first world.
Yeah.
And even in the first world, there's a lot of places where it's like you start working at the grocery store. Maybe one day you're the manager of the grocery store.
Yeah.
And you killed it within your town.
Yeah.
But that might not put you in a position where you're buying land.
Yeah. 1,000%.
Imagine being like one of the Gates kids, or even who's the super rich guy in
Mexico?
politics? No, that he just said that he's giving away 99% of his wealth.
Warren Buffett?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, imagine being one of those kids and your whole life you think he was going to get that. And then he's like,
He's giving it away.
fuck?
you read the Instagram the same way we do. Yeah, hold on, Dad. Hold on. I think my dad's senile. They do that, though.
But it is kind of entitled to be like, yo, I'm going to get all my parents' shit. Like, why would you assume that you're going to get
You
it?
did nothing for it.
You know what I mean?
Is that on the parents for raising them to
fuck
think
that.
it's theirs and not giving them like, yo, you should know that you got to work, you got to whatever, you're not entitled to anything?
I also wonder if it's like they're around so many other kids that that's their expectation. Like, I wonder when you're at that level of wealth, your friends in school are all fourth generation rich kids. So they're like, yeah, eventually I'm just going to inherit the business, or like it just probably saps all your
Inheriting
motivation.
the business, I feel like, is different.
Go.
You know what I mean? Like, because that is like a job. You're inheriting a job,
Yeah.
which I think is like pretty historical. There's like a historical precedent. But getting an inheritance of like a huge lump sum of money is like, what's the point of anything? Like, it's very nihilistic.
How do you not guarantee, but like, how do you set your business up for success with your seed? Because not every kid is going to be smart enough to be the CEO of Ford. So is the latest Ford, is he kind of like the CEO in name only? Is he like a figurehead, but they really got the super nerds around him, the board or whatever, making the real decisions?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I like the
how it
Hermes thing.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure Hermes, they do like the CEO has to start as a designer or some shit. They have something within like the actual fabric of the way the company hierarchy.
That you have to learn every single part of it.
Yeah, they're like the CEO now, I think, started as like a fucking like leathersmith or some shit.
That's smart.
And like that's built into the culture.
That's
that you
smart.
have to come up. So like you can't just be dropped in a CEO position just because you're the kid. It's like, okay, you got to start here and then
that's
work all the way up over 30 years.
Wow.
Because then it's like, oh yeah, you probably could be equipped to be CEO.
And I remember looking this up for whatever reason, like the designer brands, the people that work there, Hermes, highest employee satisfaction, like by far.
Yeah, they do an amazing job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most successful business dynasty? So not like Apple that has started now.
Yeah.
But the one, like something that's been around for, maybe a couple hundred years.
Oh, dude, there's a fucking rice pudding shop in India that's been around like by the same family for like 900 years or some shit.
Think about how impressive that is. You got to,
yeah.
that's every one of your kids doesn't kill each other over who's going to run the business
Yeah.
for 900 years.
Yeah, it's something crazy. My buddy was telling me about this. And like they have like now they're franchised and like they're big or whatever and like they sell it and distribute it across the world, but it's the same family for so fucking long.
That shit impresses me.
that's
Think
fire.
about how hard it is just for one generation of family to get along.
Yeah. yeah. 1,000%.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I don't know if like I'm pretty sure Bill Gates told his kids, he's like, yo, everyone gets a lump sum of like a couple $100,000 or some shit, or like $1 million or something,
Couple
which is
million, I
obviously
think,
a ton of money.
Yeah.
But compared to his overall wealth, it's
Nothing.
like, yo, this is what you're getting.
Also, imagine their lifestyle completely changes.
Yeah.
Yes, they have a few million, but they're used to literally having endless amounts of money.
He had a $200 million house in the 90s.
10 million each.
10 million each.
Yeah.
Which is still, dude, it's tons.
Still.
It's tons of fucking money. Don't get me wrong.
You never have to work again, probably. Like if you invested starting at fucking
Oh yeah, at 18 years old, if you got 10 million, you're investing in it.
They're
Yeah,
also
yeah.
probably not getting lump sum.
Yeah, I don't know how it's distributed.
I would imagine it's in stocks already, and then you can pull liquid from it.
Yeah.
But it's going up.
It might be 10 million that's invested now, and then
Yeah.
How do the royal families do it? Like, how does Abu Dhabi's like? What happens to the princes? Do they have a responsibility to the family? Is it just, hey, you got to show up to events, but you don't actually have to do anything to protect the wealth? Like, what is their role? Not the ones that are eventually going to ascend to the throne. The other ones. I'm almost more impressed by them. The guy who's going to ascend to the throne, he knows what he's doing since he's born.
Yeah.
The second, third, fourth brother or sister, you got to give them something to do.
Yeah.
It's almost like the British royalty. Like they send them out like, oh, you got to do these photo ops
Be a
and all that
fake,
bullshit.
be a fake military guy.
Yeah.
And that's the
Or you
only
probably
way
just
you're
get in
gonna keep
charge
this
of
money.
industry, like an oligopoly or whatever.
So they basically pass you. They put you in charge of the railroad or whatever it is, and you're in some way. At least you have family there looking after it.
yeah.
They also have crazy amounts of estates. Like royal families they have so much land.
Yeah, it's just like a.
Yeah, just make money forever.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this with college. Like this dude, Alex O'Connor, I was telling you about him. He brought up this thing that was interesting. He's like, all right, we all know that it's unfair to pay your way into college.
Sorry to interrupt, but like, should we get him on and just ask him like
Who's this?
tricky questions?
Bro, he's great.
Okay.
He did a pod with Chris Will where he just did like ethical dilemmas.
Yes,
And
yes.
this is one of them that he brought up. It's awesome. It's
Okay,
like,
go.
okay, so we all agree that going to college, getting paid in, like if your parents are super wealthy and you get basically your way paid into Harvard. We all
What
kind
does
of-
that mean? Like they're donating
Bill
a
Gates
library or
kids,
something like that?
you're-
Yeah. Okay.
And that seems unfair because like you didn't really work to get the money, but yet you still get to benefit from it because your parents have like
it.
this, financial legacy. They can pay your way into Harvard. And so we all agree that's unfair, but then we're like, okay, what is the fairest way? And most people are like, oh, if you test in, if you have a high IQ, that is the most fair way.
Okay.
But it's like, why is IQ more meritocratic?
Yeah, you were born with that IQ. That's a great point.
It's like, that's not more meritocratic. It's like, you're just born really smart, but we're accepting that because it's more intrinsic than money.
And what would the argument for that be? That like the school
I mean,
system values intelligence.
Yeah.
And these institutions require high intelligence in order to continue to maintain their status.
I mean, yeah, meritocracy, genetics is a part of it. Like the NBA is a meritocracy. You still have to be a genetic freak. You're born with those genetic abilities.
And you have to look at these universities as the NBA.
Yeah.
And there's some guys in the NBA that are there for nepotism. They didn't really earn it.
Sure.
But
A couple.
But the majority of them work their fucking ass off and they deserve to be there.
And I would say if a institution's MO or whatever is to produce the brightest minds, you have to start by accepting the brightest minds, and then you can produce them, and they can go on to do the most good.
So tell us another
You
one.
still got to do the work in while you're there.
Yeah,
Exactly. You got to prove you can do it. But that's the thing I've heard from anybody that went to these like Ivy League institutions, that getting in is way harder than staying in. Meaning the work
Yeah.
Oh, really?
there, yeah, it's like
Actually, I just always thought that. I was like, of course, the higher institutions, colleges, it's probably better schooling, but what you're actually learning is roughly the same. Like, it can't be that much harder. So it's just like, yeah, you're going to leave, you're going to graduate with the same amount of knowledge that most other people have. It's really the connection.
it's like they're not going to teach you dumber in another school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same chemistry. It's the
So
same math.
that's the question. If the purpose of the higher education is connections and who you're meeting, then is it not more advantageous to meet the wealthiest people than meeting the smartest people?
I think it's advantageous to meet the other ambitious people. And I think from talking to my neighbor out there went to Harvard, and two of his kids actually go to Harvard, and two of his kids are in college. They've already started businesses and sold businesses.
Wow.
And I think it's like, I felt this in high school. I went to like a public school in the city, but it was like pretty small. It was like one of the first of its kind, where it was, instead of having thousands of kids in the high school, it was, all right, we're going to have a few hundred. Half of them are here for grades and half of them are here because we have to in order to get public funding. So I was a have to for public funding kid, but there were some smart motherfuckers in it too. And all of them were going to college. So in my mind, like, my mom didn't go to college,
Yeah.
but all of them were going to college, and it made all of us feel like, yo, we got to go to college. Like, that's the thing to do. Like, because I'm around them. I wonder if you're at Harvard with all these other kids that are angling, positioning, connecting. Hey, this person's uncle is super rich. Maybe he'll invest money in this business idea that we have. They're always moving. So it's not even about learning about the social sciences or whatever the fuck they're learning there. It is being around people who really want to get after it, i.e. a Zuckerberg or those twins, the Winklevosses. Those motherfuckers end up making crazy money in crypto.
Yeah, but now you're talking about disruption, which is different than IQ. Because you'll have someone that's incredibly brilliant and they're like, I'm just going to be an anesthesiologist. And it's like, well, that's fine.
Because they don't have a disruptive
But they're not a disruptor. Like, they're just like, I'm just going to go in and...
Remember Glass Onion were the disruptors? Like, people who are going to look at things and be like, nah, let's start it. Instead of doing this, let me drop out. Let me start my own business.
But the disruptors are typically kids that are going to show up late. They're not necessarily going to get good scores on the SAT. They're not going to do well in school.
I'm just saying.
So then are the schools trying to get high
right here.
Yeah.
Like, there's people probably smarter than us, but they might not have that I don't want to say drive. They might have a lot of drive too, but they're not going to try to shake shit up.
So then the question is, does a Harvard or whatever, do they want
How
disruptors?
do you get enough disruptors?
Or do you want high IQ, or do you want money, or do you want a blend of all of them so they can all commingle?
Yes, blend. Now, here's the thing, and I won't say the guy's name because he's pretty popping right now. He's got some cool ideas, and he asked me to say this in confidence, but he's a guy, his wife is Asian. He's a white dude. And
if you were sitting there, you would have said his name.
Yeah, I probably was. Damn, I'm being too political. No, and he basically said this. So his wife is Asian. He's a white guy. And he wrote I don't know, he said this separately. He was like, Asians are at the high end of the IQ scale. And what he means by it is like most people are in the median range, so just the middle. But the highs of that group tend to be higher.
In America?
In the world. But I guess in America is where they're doing the IQ testing, and I don't know if they're... But let's just say in America, because I can't say about it. He goes, here's the problem. While they end up in the high IQ range, culturally, being a disruptor is shunned within Asia and Asian culture. It's all about, hey, what can we do for the group? Don't try to stand out. Don't try to do something to yourself. The whole idea of wearing the mask, they were doing that before COVID. It's like, let me protect them, right? Americans culturally are like, I want to shake shit up. I want to get after it. I'm here to get this fucking money. And a lot of times the people that have the constitution to come here, even if they're not white, black, or whatever, they're from other parts of the world. They are oftentimes the disruptors in those parts of the world. And that's why they're coming to the disruption capital. So he goes...
Your mom is an example of that.
Sure. I think all of our parents.
Yeah. Like Scotland, you said, like, you're not supposed to try to shine. You're not supposed to be ambitious. It's looked down upon. Your mom was a disruptor. Came to America.
Exactly.
Collectivist versus individualistic.
And we have a very individualistic mentality here. It's actually rewarded, right? In no way is it shunned. It's, if you're not going out and get it, like, what are you, lazy? Like, you're complacent. Anyway, so he basically was like... If Harvard accepts all people based on the SAT scores, it would just be all Asians. The problem is they tend to occupy the upper middle class or the lower upper class, meaning they'll be lawyers, doctors. They'll go into these very respectable professions, but they're not shaking shit up and they're not disrupting. And that's a cultural issue. And he goes, Harvard as an institution wants to be known for the disruptors. You want to go to the school Zuckerberg went to, even if he didn't graduate. So he goes, it's an interesting dilemma where they have this test that they're supposed to be fair. It's supposed to be meritocracy, but they have to make the meritocracy a more all-encompassing umbrella, which I think what you were saying, in order to get the outcome of the institution that they want, which is the next champion of industry. The next, Jeff Bezos.
But that is why the college admissions process it's not just your SAT score.
Right.
Extracurriculars, like Lingon, the comic we know, went to Harvard. He's like, you got to do everything. He was captain of his tennis team, great SATs, great academics. And then any disruptive shit you can do, they're going to weigh that pretty heavily in your favor. The one thing that still seems the least fair is my parents donated a building, so I automatically get in. I get it. Yeah. But like that is the least fair of all of them. Disruptor is completely fair. As long as you're disrupting in a positive way.
How do you test for disruption?
I mean, if you can prove that you started just thinking outside the box, I think, as opposed to disruption. Fair. If you can be like, yeah, when I was in high school, I started a business. It didn't go well, but we tried an online grocery business in whatever, 2000 before it was Amazon was doing it. Right. That's a fucking, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. If you're evaluating for that, though. But so many of the greatest ideas start off as fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
Like
this-
what?
Like any idea that
Facebook
doesn't
was a
work.
dating app.
Yeah, like if you told someone like, yo, I'm building like a dating app where like we rate girls based off how hot they are.
Literally why it's called Facebook. Was you
Yeah,
saw a picture of their face and you said hot or not. Like,
And you'd be like, all right, I
yes
don't
or
know
no.
if this is really disruption. It seems like you're kind of objectifying women. But then it becomes, you know what I mean?
the
Like the
social
great
media
like
network. Because
yeah,
you
like
can only get it.
What is that saying? Like all great technology starts in porn.
yeah, it's
truly
like
all
the
of it.
bleeding edge of all tech.
YouTube, like
Yeah.
the YouTube scrub feature, when you hover over a video and it shows you different frames, you're like,
Yeah.
that's an awesome video. Porn, like streaming was porn. There's like a ton of things that are porn. Netflix, like the Netflix model of sending out DVDs and then getting back and getting
That's
new
porn
ones.
too?
Porn, like
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
tons of stuff.
That's
starts
kind
with
of
porn.
fire.
I know I applied to Dartmouth for whatever reason, and then they interviewed me. But that's I think part of like evaluate. And if I was honest and I was like, yeah, I'd love to do stand up
Why'd
comedy
you
or whatever.
waste your time?
Huh?
Why'd you waste your time?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why.
What were you going to do there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Should have went to a respectable college like Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck. When they interviewed me, I was like, "This is cool." I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far,
Bro.
And then I tried to like impress them, and they were like, "This kid's not even smart enough to be a normal."
You didn't apply to any Ivies?
No, I wanted to, but I was only going to go for like sports. Like I didn't have like any of the other
anywhere
credentials.
Did you get offered to play soccer at like one of these?
A couple of schools, but not Ivies though. But I looked into it and like talked to the coaches, and then they're also like D3 or whatever. You got to like pay, so it's not even like scholarship money.
Oh wow.
And then on top of that, like no one from my school. Like I think the kid from my school that did the best went to UF. Like went to a state school. Like that was like the valedictorian of my school.
No.
You went to a dumb high school?
Yeah, it was a nice high school. It was like a friendly Christian evangelical. Everyone's welcome. I'm telling you, my high school was like 10% kids like me, just like regular homeschooled fucking Christians.
Regular homeschool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And then it was like 50%. It was like, bro, I'm telling you.
yeah. Dude.
And then 45% like criminals. Like these are kids that like went to bad high schools and like they were drug dealers and they were like, hey, go to this Christian school and you'll clean
It's
up your
like
act. Exactly. And then the other 45% were just rolly backpacks, sprinting to class, like cross-eyed, glasses with the band behind them. You know what I mean? Like holding on for dear life, like just trying to make it work.
Had a weird high school, bro.
And then the two of them would hang out. Like you would have like the drug dealer kids that would like play football, and then you would see the fucking rolly backpack kid going fucking full speed, and they'd be like, "Look at this motherfucker!" Like it was like the whole school was just that like battling each other. No shootings though.
Our
So-
school was similar then, yeah. Our rolly backpack kid was the only kid in probably forever that went to an Ivy. Literally the only one.
Really?
And you would have thought this kid was like, we rolled red carpets out for him. Like our school was so proud.
Bro,
we
I-
were a D school.
I
for
didn't know
all 4
anyone
years
that went
I
to an
there.
Ivy. Like, did you know people that went to Ivy League school?
It
for high
was
school?
such. It had zero social currency in my school.
Really?
Yeah, nobody really. I mean,
Did people go?
I have no clue. I have no, like, and my school wasn't about doing bad. Like we all wanted to do good enough. You know, that was our way of like talking shit to the teachers because we were all misfits. But like a math test, you can't judge me on like my writing.
But you said
Yeah.
45% were like really like, or like 50% were like, I wanted.
Half of my school is Asian.
Yeah. They want to go to Ivies.
Yeah, they do because
But if
that's
the
what their
climate
parents-
in the school isn't that, then it's like no one's really caring or talking about it. And think about it. For Ivy Leagues, they can't look at every single fucking student. So it's like they
You
just
need a
look at
metric.
particular
You need
schools
something,
where
yeah.
they all come from, and it's like, oh, okay, let me just pick from those schools.
Our valedictorian got a perfect score on his SATs and went to UTD,
I don't know what school that is.
University of Texas at Dallas.
Yeah.
They
So
paid
not
him-
even UT.
Not even UT. They paid him like $3,000 a semester to go there on top of a full ride, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'll just do that." But he could have. I think he probably could have gotten into an Ivy,
Yeah.
but he would have had to pay. So he was just
Yeah,
like,
perfect score for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, my parents tried to talk me out of going to college. I think I told you this. Like,
Yeah.
they were like, don't go. This shit is, you'll be a liberal.
Yeah, well,
What's the point?
That's
We're
the real
going to
reason.
pay 20 grand a year if you be a cock? Like, we're not going to do
what
that.
can you learn at college you can't learn at home? man?
Exactly, right? That's what they said. I wanted to do homeschool college. I'd be the first one. But yeah.
Homeschool college.
Bro, imagine that should be fire.
I want your mom to homeschool us right now.
Can
I
we
would love
do
to
a
know that
lesson?
curriculum.
Can we do like a lesson once a week on the pod?
Yeah,
or
we
once a
might need
month
to.
on the pod, just
might
from
have
your
to.
mom.
We might need to.
She has to put together a real 15-minute lesson on
Curriculum.
whatever she
Homework.
wants.
That
And we are
was
here
so-
to listen
Bro,
and
she
do
was
it.
flipping up on me the other day because like now she hates Trump. So she's like, Trump's like, nah, I don't trust this guy.
Wait,
like, it's
why?
bad. She was like never fully on board, but she was like kind of open to it. She was like, yeah, maybe he's going to kind of come in from the outside, disrupt it. But now she's like, nah, he's bought in. He's like a part of the machine. Like you can't trust him. And I was like, yeah, like, January 6th. She was like, yeah, he like kind of instigated that. Like he like tried to like form like a little coup. It was bad. I was like,
He's
yeah.
a little late to realize.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
But then she was like, but now that he's in, he has to pardon all of them. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, he's got to pardon all the January 6 people, or else he's a scumbag. And I was like, wait, really? She's like, yeah, of course.
I mean, he told him to do it.
Yes, exactly.
So they
now
did
she's
it.
like, he has to pardon them. If he wants any of my respect, he's got to pardon all of them. I was like, all right, that seems like all right, it's consistent, I guess. We'll roll with that. It's consistent. But yeah, it's just insane.
They are all going to get complete pardons, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's only a matter of when.
They're all out.
Do you guys know what happened with the Hegseth, Pete Hegseth? What's happening?
Yeah, they're like reconsidering, I think.
Based on something, like there was an email his mom sent.
Oh, I
Who's
didn't see
Hegseth?
that.
He's the guy who was up for
Secretary of
defense
Defense?
secretary.
He used to get really drunk. That was one of them that came out. Like
Oh,
they were doing research on him, and like apparently he was in the military. He used to fucking
Get after
get after.
Yeah.
No.
And like other people,
Fucking military,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
like
Was
some of the
boozing?
lower guys who had to take like the higher
The guy with the
guys.
Knights of Templar cross tattoo on his chest. Parties.
This guy sounds like a good Catholic. I like this. This is fun.
Apparently, like some of the younger guys, like the pledges almost in the military, that would have to go pick up the older guys were like, yeah, the other guys would be like hammered and we get them back to like the barracks or whatever the fuck. And he was like, we'd have to like drag him out, call other people to like come get him. Like apparently he was a big drinker.
So the little bit I know about him, it's like when he first got into the military, he got into it as like really like, oh, go America, we're the best. And then he kept getting deployed, and he was seeing how one-sided things were. Like American troops would get in trouble for, shooting the wrong person, but we'd lock up all these guys in Guantanamo and they're still haven't been convicted and shit like that. So it kind of like he soured, and then he started, I believe, to get a little bit with like the fringe groups, because like now he has one of those tattoos that it's a lot of white nationalists have on, and that's actually part of the reason why they kicked him out of the military, because one of the guys snitched on him because he had one of these tattoos.
Was it the "Don't Tread on Me" one?
No, it's like some Latin shit that a lot of them have from these white nationals. Yeah, and then that's when he kind of went towards TV. And so,
Interesting.
yeah, so now it's like putting somebody that has little ties to extreme groups, and then now he's going to be ahead of whatever division. Like, that's a little scary.
Bro, I don't mind Ron DeSantis as
That
the
So a lot of white nationals have that shit. And then
Dult
Deus Volt.
Volt.
he also has the cross shit on his chest, which a lot of them have as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That guy looks nuts.
aren't they fucking vetting these motherfuckers, or do they want this? That's
See-
an easy vet.
I think Trump is I think he is signaling right now. I think he's basically going, hey, if you rode hard for me and took all the scrutiny for riding hard for me, I'm going to give you an opportunity, not only as a thank you, but as a message to everybody out there right now that if you ride hard for me, I'm going to protect you. But if you go against me, you're toast. Because if he went in and he just hired all these motherfuckers that went against him, then there's really no reason to ride hard for him when the time is tough. So I think he wants loyalists.
I
But
get
the
that.
DeSantis thing to me is, I thought what DeSantis did, agree with him or disagree with him, I thought what he did during COVID was very brave.
Yeah.
Now, it's not brave for Florida because everybody had his back, but it's brave for the public stage. It's you're going through intense scrutiny when you're bucking the trend. And that takes somebody who's got a lot of discipline, especially like a politician who just wants people to like them in a lot of ways. I think that's you want somebody brave in that position. He's also a military guy. Wasn't he a pilot?
DeSantis? I don't remember.
No, he was a lawyer for Guantanamo. He
That counts. That
did
counts.
some shit.
But no, he was military though. He is.
He got in through being a lawyer. I'm
Got it.
certain. And then he got deployed, but like was a lawyer
As
for
a lawyer?
SEAL Team. He got deployed as like the SEAL Team 6 lawyer or some shit. So he like, there's allegations he tortured people in Guantanamo, which I don't think lawyers would have ever done. So I think it's like sort of a crazy allegation.
They'd be torturing.
Yeah, lawyers do that anyway. That's you can blame a lawyer for torturing people.
No,
And then there
You
was,
see those minutes start adding up. It's torture.
Bro, you're getting
that's
killed.
true. But yeah, I think he was a lawyer the whole time.
I'm just like, let's get him in already. Right? Don't you be like, get them all in.
But
Like,
does it, and I, of course I'm being extra, but doesn't it feel a little Project 2025?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Just the nature of it, it's just like, oh, I'm only putting people who are going to ride for me and do exactly what the fuck I say and nothing else, and not like even pushback. They want to like put the people.
Wouldn't anybody in that position do it? Like, I don't
Nah,
think.
you want a little pushback.
Do you?
I mean,
If I'm Trump, I'm like, listen, they threw everything at me. They came at me for taxes. They came at me for breaking the law.
The Russia thing.
They came out with the Russiagate. Like, everybody has thrown everything they possibly could at me, I don't want none of them motherfuckers in positions of power because they're going to make my life horrible.
Would you have been as great as you are if you had nothing but yes men around you?
I think Trump, yeah.
No,
I don't think
you personally.
Oh, no. I mean,
And I think that
But by the-
anybody won't be that great if they just have yes men.
yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think the nature of what we do, though, is like the audience is going to tell you if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So, like, we're
Built-in
very
knows.
fortunate. Like, comedy is one of the most humbling things because you might think you're the biggest comedian in the world. You go try a new joke, at a comedy club, and they're like, "Man, that ain't it, fam." So it's very refreshing. Politics is not like that. But maybe, who knows? Maybe like doing deals and buying buildings. I'm looking at this through rose-colored glasses, but like maybe the nature of his business was also humbling. Maybe him trying to get some zoning thing pushed through and then having to deal with some politicians like, yeah, sorry, Trump, it's not going to happen. Maybe he's realizing the limits of his power throughout his life. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. My feeling is like, get them all in and let's start to see this change that y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
My suspicion is we're not going to feel a big change.
Oh,
That's what I think.
nah.
You think we're going to feel it?
I think we're going to feel it. And I think midterms, the Dems are going to fucking kill because they're going to try to do such like sweeping change and it's going to actually affect their base.
So
And they're going to be like, wait. We want to change, but not change is going to affect us.
I think we talked about this, but like one of the, it's,
Imagine when you start slashing programs, like there's Dems and Republicans working at these are benefiting from these programs.
so that's the thing. It's like any change, what did you say? It was like it's not the Heimlich maneuver, but it was like when you make a change, there's a negative reaction.
Hertzheimer reaction.
Hertzheimer reaction. So like any change that happens, there's a negative impact first. And if you can get through that negative impact, you have a positive one. Coach comes in, goes, hey guys, we're going to run a new defense or a new offense. Y'all got to learn the new defense and offense. Yeah. You're going to play shit for a few games. New player, new guys come in. You don't immediately start balling out. You got to learn some chemistry. The problem with American politics is if the people don't feel that change within 2 years, the midterm election comes and they go, fuck it. We're going the other way because you said you were going to make change. So whatever change needs to happen positively and fast,
And
which is almost impossible.
I'm hoping everything's good, but I think it's going to backfire. I think they're going to try to do like sweeping change and it's going to negatively.
If they just start with cutting government jobs, I'm happy. I got it.
You know how many people that pisses off? Those are families, bro.
I heard an interesting thing
Like,
with the
I
confirmations.
understand that you don't care.
They got
but
my
those are
vote.
people.
Well, what they're saying is that they're going to pay them out for years. That's the idea. That's what they're saying.
All right.
I've heard with some of the cabinet stuff is
1
like
year is more
they
than
float people that they know won't really get pushed through as a smokescreen to not really draw attention to the other people. So like they put Matt Gaetz up knowing he's steeped in controversy and unqualified to then get people to be like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? Everyone's looking at him and they're not necessarily looking at the other people that are getting placed in.
They haven't placed anyone that's been
that's-
like a real knockout. That's the hardest part. Is like Kash Patel for the FBI is a crazy point.
No, I love that.
Yeah, he's Indian as hell, but he.
I actually don't know much except that clip where he's like, I shut down the Hoover building on day one. 7,000 jobs. We just saved a lot of money right there. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he Gujarati. They know how to save money. Dog.
Let's go.
I mean,
he's
the pic of
intense,
this dude is unreal.
he's intense looking.
yeah,
Bro,
bro,
that meme you sent?
that was incredible.
meme you sent is
He looking
insane.
at deodorant.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I heard an argument that was basically like, you want people in these positions that do admin work. Like if you're the head of the FBI or head of intelligence, like you're just doing admin. It's just paperwork and fucking organizational shit all the time. You want nerds. And so you don't want these like hyper charismatic, it's just, you need nerds to do nerd shit. And I was like, that's interesting. But I don't know anything about how these things function. But it was pointed out, like in like the FBI, for example, there's all these people that have been there for 40 years that understand deeply how the department works. And so you put someone at the top of it that tries to dismantle it. You have other people that are still working within it that can keep the bureaucracy. And there's way more people that are basically upholding the pyramid just because the guy on top is trying to change it, that he might not necessarily be able to push change through because these people know the system better than he
Worth
does.
a shot, though, right?
And I think that's true if you slice it thin. But if you come in like Elon, the way he came in Twitter, it's like if you have drastic cuts like that, I don't know how.
So here's what I would say about
Shit
Elon.
worked though.
Yeah.
It's lit over there. X is popping.
But like, in what way is it failing?
bro? You didn't know Hitler
was
wasn't as bad as they say?
Yeah.
So look at X's stock price since Elon took over. It's still like down like 80%. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and this is the power.
it's
This
not
is the
winning.
important thing of being the single business owner. You're not. You don't have to adhere to the feelings of the people or the stockholders. So Twitter might be down now, or X might be down now, but 10 years from now, it might be the media, literally the only source on the planet, a singular source for information for the planet. And the only way that could happen is if there's one guy that's not beholden to stockholders, because stockholders seeing it's down 80 are going to be like, kick that motherfucking CEO out of there.
I'm cool taking those risks with like private industries,
But not with the government.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that happened, I think, with Dem policies. Like, who knows? The Dem policies where they, stopped prosecuting like petty crime. Who knows? Maybe in fucking 20 years, that would have worked out. Maybe there'd be a lot of dads that weren't put in jail for petty theft, and they would be in their kids' lives, and those kids would grow up with a more secure household and blah, 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 blah. And then 20 years from now, you would see a big change in those places. The reality is the people that live in Cali right now, they just bought a $5 million house, and that shit got broken into 3 different times. They're like, I ain't got time to wait 30 years for this to work out.
And it's understandable.
And yeah.
But it's like, do you want to have like holes in the FBI? Like the FBI catches mad shit.
No,
and that we never hear about all the time.
No, I agree with you.
Like,
No. I think you're making a good point. I think go give me an ethical dilemma.
All right, you're gonna go to dinner with your girl.
Did you explain Gnosticism to us?
Yes, bro.
You did. You
talked
got the
about
whole
it.
It's
thing
a
out.
heretical belief in something, big
Yes.
words.
All right, go.
Gnostics basically believe that that the serpent was actually the good guy, and that the
oh,
God,
you said some fruit shit.
the God that's basically
fruit.
put Adam and Eve in the garden was trying to control them, and that's known as the demiurge. And that basically the serpent comes in and liberates them and actually brings them knowledge, and they don't die. And so basically they say,
I
like,
usually care when he's teaching shit, but
Yeah,
this one is not
fuck
hitting.
do
The
listeners
serpents
follow,
and
dog?
it's too far-fetched.
what about this one? You're going to dinner with your
They're
girl.
taking shots at God. That's actually the exact opposite of what I thought Gnosticism was.
Yeah, no, it's basically
You're not explaining good, bro.
it's basically taking shots at the fake God that we all worship. Is the thought.
Okay, go,
It's
go,
alternative
go.
history on religion. Anyway.
Ethical dilemma. Go.
All right, you're going to dinner with your girl, $200, all right? $200 dinner. But you could spend that $200 and send it to Malawi, okay? And you could set up mosquito nets.
Obama's kid?
No, it's a country in Africa.
Oh.
It's a country in
Ain't
Africa,
one of them
okay?
Malawi or something? Malia. Yeah.
And
How come I sending money to Obama's kid?
no, Obama's kids are fine. And you could send $200 there. You can set up mosquito nets and stop malaria from affecting like 25 kids with your $200. That's
okay.
like, you can look at it, it's a fact, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a moral obligation to send the money and save the lives of 25 kids, or, go to dinner with your girl that you don't really need to do, but you want to? Do you have a moral obligation?
Can those 25 kids nag me for the rest of the fucking week if I don't send them money?
Technically, no.
Different language, you can't even hear them. They're all out.
Yeah, technically, no.
You don't understand my moral obligation, I don't think.
So I think most people are like, no, we don't have a moral obligation to do it, right? Now, let's say you're walking home, okay? You just got brand new sneakers. Okay, let's say they're about like $200.
Yeah.
And you see a kid drowning in a lake.
Yeah.
And you're walking by and they're like, help me. And they look at you and you're the only person there. Do you have a moral obligation to jump in the lake and save the kid?
Yeah, you take off your
Take off his
sneakers.
sneakers.
Take off your
You don't have
sneakers.
time. You don't have time. You got to jump
God,
in.
we always got
What
time.
race is the kid?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That doesn't-
If
why
it's
is
a
it-
white kid, he could float a little bit while I get
why
these
does that
J's
matter?
off.
Why is it- if it was a black kid, he'd understand. He'd be like, no, take your time.
Yeah, exactly. Go. Not the force.
He's gonna yell at you, and while he's drowning, if you jump in with his kicks, yo, you stupid boy.
He's upset. Like, nah, bro, I can't believe
No,
it.
the race of the kid is whatever you want it to be in your heart, okay? But the facts
I
don't
need
change.
a better example because it's 2 seconds to take your kicks off.
No, you don't have time, bro.
Nah,
You
you
don't
always
have time.
Nah,
It's
it's
split-
boots.
Okay, you got $2,000 outfit on.
I might drown if I got the sneakers on. I don't know if I can swim with sneakers. Now we both dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
$2,000 outfit, shoes that are very swimmable.
Yeah.
But the outfit
And
is
you just got your hair
lightweight.
twisted.
You,
You
can swim
just
in
got
it.
your hair twisted.
Yeah, you're going
that's-
to get the kid. You're going to get the kid. But I don't think that has anything to do with the mosquito net situation.
But why is it in one case you have a moral obligation?
Why can't they go like that? Can we teach them how to do that? That
Because
seems free.
You put the malaria
Doesn't
farther
that
in.
seem free?
Exactly.
No, the malaria can go in
Sure,
still.
it goes in more.
Yeah.
You're just smashing them.
You gotta
No,
go.
you don't let it bite you.
But there's so many, bro. They all
Son,
have malaria.
$20, send a couple candles. That's it. They just need a little candles.
Some of that off spray. Send them some off.
Yeah.
I feel like there's cheaper ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Also, how have they not developed something to stop that?
but they did sickle cell.
So here's what you do.
So why aren't they all sickled up then?
Well, some are sickled up, but some are, and they're
So
getting
sickle
malaria.
cell's been a good thing this whole time?
Whole time.
If you get malaria,
Whole time.
the good
I
and
had
the bad.
no fucking idea, dog.
You think that they would develop that shit and it wouldn't help them?
I don't know.
I mean, he's looking at India. They developed 3 eyes and shit like that.
We can see you robbing us better.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is fucked up.
You donate the $200 in
They
your
gotta be
wife's
in
name.
America.
You give your wife a gift. You say, "Hey, baby, open this up. You made a donation to save 200 kids' lives in malaria." Now, if she gets mad, she's the bitch.
That's a good.
Well, I mean, that's a good way
a good
around it. But I think that, like, the country that the kids are starving got to be, like, part of your heritage or something. Like, I just found out Malawi exists.
It's not Malawi yet.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, it's got to be connected to you in some way.
I only feel like donating to black shit.
Yeah, like,
I get it.
Everybody else is good. Like, we need it.
Okay.
yeah, you have to have some connection because there's a lot of motherfuckers that need mosquito nets, apparently.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are they more important than the other ones?
Okay.
They all cancel each other out. I'm going to dinner.
Okay.
How come y'all be nagging us so much and support your shit too, though?
You're not sending it enough.
But
It's only 13%
I only
of
care
us
about
here.
Indian
Y'all gonna
shit
fuck it up
I
anyway.
got billions.
You gonna fuck it up.
of humans to
Gonna
take care of.
You gonna make do-rags out of it and shit. You gonna stop no bug bites.
You can do better.
Hey,
They
it's funny.
playing in mud like pools and shit like that. Like,
Yo, they got this thing that
Buy a
pops up
couple
on my
pools for
TikTok
them.
nonstop, which is 100 rupees swimming all day. It's an advertisement for a pool in India, and they got people jumping off the fucking top of the building into the pool. Like, they just thought of the concept of pools, not mud, and they're going crazy. And it's a price for the whole day of swimming.
that's such a deal.
I didn't even know that there was a half day rate. Like,
how brown was the water, though?
bro, you got to see it. Go. You got
I
it?
did see this shit.
Nah, that's not it. That's not it.
This one's fire though.
Nah, it's not it. That's not it.
Which one are you talking about?
Nah, there's another one. You'll see. 100 rupees, all you can swim. They got a all you can swim. This pool is way nicer than the one I'm talking about.
All right. Let me find it.
Also, this should be Akash's job just by seating arrangement. Mark shouldn't be on the laptop.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't move with the laptop. Give us the laptop.
All right.
Oh, we gonna be here forever.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit. I got you.
I'm gonna go pee because we got.
What am I on right now? TikTok?
Yeah, there's no way this shit's gonna get pulled up.
I got a great ethical one with Akash.
All right, go.
You got a
go.
dilemma?
I got a dilemma. All right. You're 16 years old.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Go.
Smash.
You're 16 years old.
What was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Instead of
Scoreboard.
instead of as an adult, you can have a gay son or a thought daughter. Would you rather have a gay dad or a thought mom?
Oh,
You're 16 years old.
Is your gay dad married? Or is he faking it?
Yeah, is he in the closet?
No, he's gay. He's
So
out.
then you have 2 dads.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Wait, so you're saying a single gay dad?
Yeah, it could be. Let's say he married your mom, fucked her, and then found out he's gay later in life.
And now they're divorced?
Now they're divorced.
Or a thought
Yeah, you
mom?
actually have both. If that happens, you got a gay dad and a thought mom, no doubt.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But would you rather have a thought mom single or a gay dad?
Man, get
single?
it out. Get it out, bro. What's the fucking ultimatum?
He's giving you time to fucking Google some shit.
I
You
can't
put 3
concentrate
letters in this
because
whole
he
time.
keeps
He's been
calling
talking for 4 hours.
Our kid's gay.
I didn't call your kids gay.
Motherfucker talking 4
They
hours. You
start
got
asking
3
questions.
letters
Do you
down.
want a gay dad or a thought mom? Stop digging into it.
I don't know, probably gay dad.
Right?
No.
Right?
Gay dad's the right answer.
What makes you think your gay dad not getting fucked way more than your thought mom?
But at
Them
least it's
gays
your
fuck
dad.
too much.
But I'd rather my dad.
Oh,
my
but if
dad,
you have a gay dad, that's like having a mom and dad.
Gay dad is because you can only have one of the two.
Yeah. So it's like having 2 parents.
But also having a thought mom is way worse. Your mom's
I don't want the gay
that's
dad.
crazy, bro. She's gonna have a tramp stamp and wear some weird
Yeah.
shit around the house.
Whatever,
A bunch
man.
of dudes running in the house and shit.
Whatever, it is what it
hey,
is.
Dad, number
I'd much
5.
rather have a bunch of dudes that are gay running through the house than like random ass dudes who are ready to dog out a single mom.
Nah, I mean, then you get that voice.
yeah, but also Chappell Roan was your number 2 on Spotify today. So I feel like
I'm a gay dad.
What was your
That's
number
fine.
one?
The Beatles
Oh,
for like 10 years.
But then
Roll
Chappell
was your
Roan.
number 1?
No,
Chappell
number
Roan's
2.
2.
Beatles number 1.
Right.
Is that not telling? Is that not telling that Chappell Roan
Bro,
was his
I've
number
been
2?
trying to tell y'all he's gay for the longest.
No, Chaperone's a lesbian. Y'all don't usually like each other.
Yeah, also, she's fucking awesome and a lesbian.
No,
You're
but he
still
hangs
looking for
out.
this?
He hangs out with lesbians. So
I got
he's
it
good.
though.
No, he's still trying.
Bro, you on Zillow? What are you doing?
No, I think I got it. Damn it. It's the same video you got up.
Oh my God. I thought I had it too.
And it was the same goddamn video.
Hey, look how clean that water is. Y'all can suck my dick.
Nah, you've seen the video that we're talking about.
I haven't actually.
There's one where it's like the brown is kind of following the group. It's just like a cloud around the group in the water. It's kind of crazy.
This is good. India got to go through this.
Gotta go through what?
They got to go through this. They got to go through this time where everybody finds out what the fuck is going on. And then,
Yeah, I'm still
God
waiting for
damn, I need to
Africa
go
at
on my
least get
shit.
mud.
Nah, but let me keep the laptop. Y'all
Trust
keep
me.
cooking.
Y'all a step ahead because y'all got the mud. Africa needs the mud.
What do y'all got?
Just dirt. Just dry dirt.
Oh yeah, I got droughts.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
So when we get the mud, then we'll have something to fuck.
Crops.
Yeah, we gotta go. I would love. Let's go to Africa. Let's go to Nairobi.
We went to Africa.
I'm trying to go to Ghana. That's
Wait,
not
where?
Africa. Stop it.
Where?
We went to Morocco.
That ain't Africa.
All right, but I mean Nairobi. I mean Kenya.
Yeah.
Let's go where Obama's
I'm
from.
actually next year. That's all my trips I'm trying to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you trying to go?
Ghana, Nigeria, and probably do one of the safari shits.
Oh,
I mean, the safari would be.
Yeah, my wife used to go
I just
to
don't
safari.
really fuck with animals like that. I'm like, all right,
What you
cool.
mean?
It's an animal there. Big whoop. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars to see a fucking animal. I'll go to the zoo.
nah, but you don't want to see him in the zoo.
Most New York shit ever.
Yeah,
Yo, we got the fucking Bronx Zoo.
you don't want to see an incarcerated animal. You want to see him in the wild.
Yo,
I don't want to see an animal. Period.
I met a lady who owns
Like, I
a
really-
wildlife reserve in like South Africa. What if we did a flagrant trip out there
Oh,
Yeah,
Emma's
make it
brother
flagrant.
gives tours.
see.
in South Africa?
Nah, he does it in Botswana, Kenya.
What about Indian safari? They got that.
Son, the white people taking the jobs in Africa is
Somebody got to do
crazy,
it.
bro.
Somebody got to do it.
Son, that's how they get paid. How you
somebody
taking the
gotta
fucking
do
tours?
it. Who do you think they hire?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, but somebody got to, make these white people feel comfortable going there.
Next
Yo.
thing you're gonna see is a bunch of little white kids just dancing little African dances.
You need white people to feel comfortable when they travel, dude.
Yo,
You
we
want-
should do a mission
That is
trip.
true.
That'd be fire. Let's go do a mission trip.
Shut the
Oh
fuck up.
God!
No,
yeah,
let's do
dude.
that.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I think we gotta get them out the
We just
seat
go to
now.
Central.
He's
We
getting
go
carried
to
away.
Central
Serpents
America.
and shit.
You're out.
Now,
You're
mission
out.
trips
Let's
now.
go out.
No, we
Get
go on
out.
a mission.
Get
trip.
out.
You
That'd
off
be
the
out.
shit.
No, we
Swap.
can
Get out.
We go. We bring the gospel.
Jesus.
We bring the
Yeah.
gospel.
All right. So
And then we can also.
He's prepping us for his mom coming here. He's like, this is the talks we're gonna have.
what are
bro.
we talking about, guys?
That should be fire. I
If
think
the
we can,
glove don't fit,
we bring the
My
gospel.
little ass hands.
And
Just
we
gotta
bring-
put them all the way down.
Bro, you just Google swimming pool.
No, I
But
didn't.
how does
Yes,
it feel being white?
Man, what if it wasn't
Looking
in
down,
it?
you see the white.
Yeah, what are these for, Mark? Why they got oil stains on them? What's that?
Bike me
He's
out.
trying to be cool.
I see it.
Like it's such a hipster bullshit.
Wait, why?
Like
My
why would
hands
you
get cold. Golly. That was disrespectful. I would never have done it.
That's
I would
wild,
never, I would
crazy.
never have done it. I would
You
never
don't
have
get
done it.
another one of those.
I would never have
You
done it.
don't get another one.
don't
That was
you don't
wild.
get another
crazy.
one
You
of those.
insulted
You
me.
could hit me on the arm, but the face
I
is.
challenge you to a duel.
Like
Nah,
Mary
next
Antoinette,
one,
bro. That shit was
next
crazy.
one is that one. Don't
That-
do it again.
that
I know
was
you gearing up.
wild.
You're gearing up. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna smack you back.
You hit him with a white hand. That's
You-
crazy.
Try it.
No, I can't. I
Challenge
can't
me
do
to
the
a
hand.
duel.
I got to do this.
Challenge me to a duel,
Face
dude.
is just off. We can't do face.
We can't challenge each other to a
No,
duel.
that's how I got to do many fights earlier. You roughing
Ow.
around, and then somebody
Ow.
hits the face, and then it's a wrap.
Just do it, dude. For the Patreon.
Okay, hit me.
For content.
There you go.
That's the best part of a play wrestle when one person takes it too seriously. That's the funniest moment.
Black people can't play wrestle. That's why we're not in wrestling. That shit is play. You can't
Yeah, my
fuck
two
with that.
roommates did that, and I kept being like, "Who win in a fight?" And then they started fucking around, and then they broke. And they put a giant hole in our wall, and then broke the fucking desk or something like that.
So you can't do that.
That's
shit.
actually that's really funny. Black people don't know how to play wrestle.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They get too into it, right? Like you just
So
everyone,
you still searching?
I got that.
bro. Have you seen plus size park hoppers?
Show me.
Oh
Dude,
my
Yeah,
god,
this shit's fire.
Wait, what's a plus size park hopper?
Also, what's up with these British bitches that are like, I'm gonna fuck 100 dudes in a day? Have you seen them going
That's your
viral?
culture.
But what is that about?
That's your culture. Y'all just have to step it up.
But
Y'all
you know
the
what I'm referencing,
Kardashians.
right?
Yeah.
There's two blonde girls.
Oh, I seen the video.
Wait a minute, are they
What?
talented?
They're not bad looking.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
they're
talented, but they're
Beautiful.
yeah.
To be fucking 100 dudes in a day?
1,000, they said.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
Not in a day, right?
Yeah, in one day.
bro. These girls are.
They want to
amazing.
fuck 100 in a weekend. I don't think a day.
You got to be able to pay to be number one.
So these are 5. What they describe themselves this way.
Son, this bitch bit the paper, bro. God damn.
These are 5 plus size women that go to different parks to check out the food and also see if they fit in the rides. That is actually what their page is about.
Bruh.
Yo, they haven't gotten on one goddamn ride yet.
No. They do several ones where they're like, hey, you want to go on this roller coaster? Let's see if we fit. And then
That's
they
funny,
give
though.
reviews on
That
whether
is
or not.
actually funny. That's a funny way to be fat.
It's great.
Honestly.
And they acknowledge that, like, hey, we're kind of fat. And
Well,
then
they're
they
not
go
kind
around.
of fat. They're fucking
This
walruses.
is China
but-
making us fucking dumb, bro.
I mean, I can't believe I haven't.
This is
got the
China
video.
making us dumb and encouraging us to be fat. Because now one kind of fat person is like, oh shit, if I get fatter, I could be lit.
Yeah. This is Instagram, though.
Damn it.
How do we influence them?
China?
China.
They don't let us have any media over there. That's the thing. They got us.
They're smart.
Now there's something we could do.
Because our culture way more influential if they would let us.
Son, these fat bitches actually got a little rhythm.
Let me see.
They've been
All the
fucking
black dudes have been fucking.
Yo, you saw the CEO get murdered in New York?
Yeah, what was that
Yeah.
about?
A fucking healthcare CEO
That's the-
targeted murder at a conference where he's about to present to shareholders, according to Miles.
I don't know.
Somebody came in, did God's work.
Proletariat.
Probably his kid because he said he would
Yeah.
take him off the wheel.
I don't know. That sounds like pre-existing conditions, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it might have been some pre-existing
pre-existing murder.
conditions.
Yeah, 6:46 a.m. Masked men fired at the CEO and ran away along East 6.
Wow.
Cutting into an alley and hopping onto a bike before going to Central
No
Park.
one has ever gotten less sympathy when murdered.
Yeah.
Both sides, it doesn't matter what political party you are.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like people are that upset about
No
this.
one gives a fuck. What's crazy, Omar's wife was supposed to be at this conference.
What?
Shouts to Omar, a doctor, but his wife isn't in healthcare, but she's in some whatever. They were supposed to be here. And then weirdly, she called out sick because she just had an odd feeling. She's going to fly from Dallas, canceled the trip, canceled everything.
She did that shit.
Yeah, that's good.
She did
Nah,
that shit.
she's like,
And
fuck,
she
I
did,
wasted
God bless.
He's like, I wasted a sick day. She just didn't want to hear that nigga.
Yo, can I ask y'all a question? Do you think that Kendrick played lefty? Like, you think he just didn't like any of his music and they just put whatever bars they could? Because apparently they recorded 3 songs together. Now I'm seeing that that's the only thing that was used.
What, he didn't put a full verse?
Now I just got those at the end.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I don't know if that's like an ego play, but
There's also-
artists have done that. Like I remember on a Kanye album, I think he only had Ludacris on the chorus or some shit like that. It's like if they don't like the verse or they feel that it doesn't fit, they'll like take it off.
But this isn't even the chorus. It's literally the last 10 seconds of the song.
It's
Yeah.
still a better look than no look.
That's a good that's a
There's
good way
also
to-
more music
yeah.
coming. Everybody thinks it's a double album because whatever his trailer was for GNX that song isn't even on this album. So a lot of people think it's a double album coming or more music is coming. I think DJ had confirmed, like more or less confirmed, more music is coming. So
There could be some other shit in
yeah,
Kendrick, like it's funny, and I actually respect this. If Kendrick would have put "Not Like Us" on there, it would have been certified platinum in a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
yeah.
with the way that song spun, it would have been certified platinum in a day.
Why
Yeah.
did he not put it on? Just for the bump?
I think he's saving it for the album.
Oh, you think? No, I think that's it. Like he's past that period. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it's a respectable move because he could have beat Drake in a numbers game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Do you think he knew about this lawsuit and was like, oh, my whole album will get discredited?
I can't believe I'm not going to get this fucking video. I mean, I'm scrolling.
You're not even-
But how is this how you
You're
think you
just-
search, though? Like, this is
I
not...
tried every other search.
You're just scrolling on TikTok being
Yeah,
like,
you're just
eventually
in
the
the search.
You're
algorithm
just
will
looking
know.
at fat bitches being
Yeah.
like, hey.
The algorithm will know that I'm trying to be racist and then it'll give it to you.
I know,
this is
but
just you're just brain rot right now, bro.
I'm trying. All right, fuck it. All right. Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we didn't talk about Kendrick doing Dodgers Stadium. I'm sorry, Blue Jay Stadium. Rogers,
talk about that?
Rogers Stadium. No, we didn't talk about that.
You think he could sell that out?
Why are you doing
I know,
this?
why-
Why are you doing this?
You just wanted him to say stupid fucking.
I can't believe he could do stadiums. To this day, I know you guys laugh at me. I didn't know that he was that big.
If the tickets took longer than a day to sell out, I'd be shocked.
Did they sell out?
No, they go on sale December 8th or something like that.
All right. So how does Drake play this?
Yo, he did something that was funny. I don't know if there's like that, if you've seen that trend where people will have like Like Game of Thrones, we all hated the last season. So there will be a video on Instagram that's just showing a TV with the last season of Game of Thrones. And the text will say something like, Game of Thrones is really good. I don't know what y'all are talking about, or y'all are wrong. And then they'll flip to them, whoever's shooting the camera real quick, and then be like, oh shit, my bad. And it will be someone from Game of Thrones. Drake did one of those about Kendrick. Like, I don't know if it was about Not Like Us or if it was about GNX not being that good. It was like, yo, if you asked me, GNX was a flop, it wasn't very good. And then it flips and it's Drake, and he's like, whatever. Oh, shit,
That actually sounds
and it was
funny. I haven't seen
it. And it was
but
the first time I've seen him, because he's giving it up to Kendrick and doing it in a funny way. So
see if you could get
he
that
might be
up
leaning
quick.
into.
How did you get that?
Son,
up?
look.
How did you even Google that? What would you even write?
It was so fast.
I just scrolled, honestly. And there was,
he's the middle chick.
I'm a
Right here,
Kendrick
bro. You got it.
fan, and I think this album is lame. And then it's Drake.
He could have did it a little funnier, but I still respect it.
you get the idea.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
good.
You get the vibes.
Yeah.
Never that good of an actor.
Nah, he's actually pretty good.
Damn, bro. Drake's struggling right now. What would you do if you're Drake?
Quiet. I would have been quiet.
Yeah, just cook.
As soon as I lost, it'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put out the last joint, the Hard Part 6.
Yep.
And I would have been like, yo, this song is a smash. You got it, brother.
Go away for a year, dog.
Yeah. Just
For
be quiet.
a year. Just
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah, you kind of got to record your way out.
It's not that hard. Other artists do it.
What
Kendrick
record
does.
your way out?
Just like drop 3 hits back to back to back.
He
and then-
tried.
He tried.
But you got to actually have hits. You know what I mean? Like
But how do you control that?
Yeah.
sell it for a discount. That's a good way to do it. No, but like you just got to go in the studio and be like, oh, is this God's plan or not? Like if you can make another God's plan, then you're like, all right, good. And then you drop
Here's
that.
a question. I
Go
know
crazy
I'm
everywhere.
biased against Drake, so I'm actually asking. What was his last God's plan? Because what my understanding is, Drake fans, the last 3 albums, they've been like, nah.
Really?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I like the joint with, what'd you say, 21?
I thought Her Loss was like my favorite Drake album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low
Maybe
key,
I'm wrong.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what Ack was saying. Like 85% of his streams are from his first whatever albums.
That's probably most artists, though.
Yeah, it's funny. I can switch sides, bro.
Wait
Nah,
a minute.
he. I think he started to go back because he was making a little soft pivot.
Yeah, you
Kinda
sort of
calling-
saw pivot. Yeah,
Then
right?
people called him out for it, and then he was like, "Nah, fuck y'all, fuck Kendrick." Double down, Ack is fun
Kendrick isn't touring alone.
with SZA.
Yeah, it was SZA.
Bro, it's so funny, man. Kendrick fans are so funny. All these people that
Oh, yeah.
said, all these people that said, yo, he's talking about Schultz. Look at this, a bar for Schultz. The second we start making fun of him, saying I'm gonna have sex with him, they're like, he wasn't even addressing you. I don't even know why you're
Yo, why you
talking
got
about
such an
this.
ego?
Yeah, why are you thinking it's about you? This is crazy.
That's funny.
You should look at
Every
the comments.
blog,
That
every
is
DM,
funny.
Yeah.
yo, Kendrick coming for your head. How you gonna respond? We clown him, and now it's, oh, he's hurt.
That's really.
That's how you know it worked.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
If the Kendrick fans are in the DMs going, oh, I think he's hurt right now, and they have no other response, ooh,
Yeah.
I feel like you might be projecting.
Yeah.
It also doesn't have to be about you for you to make love to him. You know what I mean? You might just want to make love to
I'm
him.
just talking about white comedians. I'm a white comedian. I am a white comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that makes fun of black women. I can't stop doing that. That sounds crazy. But I will say
You
this.
look crazy every time you.
After saying that I'll have sex with him, if Kendrick responds, he's flirting. If Kendrick responds after I said I have sex with him, no matter what he says, that's flirting.
Then what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because now I know it's mutual.
Yeah.
Now I know, because that's his way of saying I want it, daddy. And if you want it from daddy, then I got to talk to my wife and do what I got to do.
How's that combo going to go?
I'm gonna go. I need some permission. I need some permission. No, I'm not gonna do it if my wife says no. But if my wife gives me
Son, I
permission,
bet she gives you the hall pass for that one.
I get the hall pass.
Yeah, that's hilarious. You're like, oh, Kendra, I would fuck you, but my girl said no.
My girl said no. Let me ask her again. Hold on. Oh, just sit down right there. Let me
Maybe I
ask
buy
her.
her a purse.
I'm
Change
gonna
your
go
mind.
buy her some shit at Chanel. I'm gonna put you in his booster seat until I get back, and then it's going down. Drake,
Are
bro.
you going to team up with Drizzy now?
Nah, man. I'm just trying to, let him know how it's done, bro. You
Yeah,
just gotta
that-
tell him you fuck him.
Yeah.
That's how you win a beef. I'll fuck you. What you gonna say to that? What would you say?
That's a play that only white people can go to.
Exactly.
And it's genius.
Exactly.
Drake can go to it. Drake is white.
Yeah.
And you double down on that. You keep calling me white. Fine, I'll fuck you.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
sex
That's what
with
white
you.
dudes do. I'll
If you
fuck you.
open your little mouth again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have sex with it.
That's the move, honestly. You were right. You said this last episode. That's Drake's only move.
But then he's saying I'm white. I don't think he wants to lean
Hey,
into
we
that.
all think he's white now.
Yeah,
Damn.
you're white, Drake.
Yo, that's
Drake, you're white. It is what it is.
That's great.
You're a white guy. You gotta do what white people do.
It's pretty good.
Fuck
To be honest.
Historically speaking, this is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Drake, get in touch with the roots.
I've never seen white people take away a black card. This is the first ever.
Once he
crazy.
sued, once he sued, it's over. I think
yeah.
even white people are like, God damn, we're taking his white card away. He's just Jewish white.
This guy's
He's
Jewish as hell.
just Jewish white.
Oh, wow.
A good old fucking Presbyterian is not going to be suing.
No. Turn the
You see somebody made a post that said, like, what kind of person would sue? And then producer Timbaland, commented with just a picture of a Hasidic Jew.
Yeah, Timbaland's going for it. They're going for it. They're going for
But
it.
then Drake unfollowed him. That's, again, a horrible move. Just laugh at it.
You just laugh.
Like, don't do that.
Why?
Right now, anybody who takes a shot at you that you thought you was boys with, you're like, oh, fuck you.
You got to realize
yeah.
at this point that, like,
I'm sure
You
we
look
can
like a fucking.
understand.
You look like a fucking clown, dude.
but don't
You're
you
sued.
think he realized at this point, like, yo, okay, these people were never my boys, and maybe I did some things to induce this behavior. Like, do you think there's zero reflection on him?
No, I'm sure
Yes.
there's some reflection, but with the Timberland shit, like, I don't think he's fucking Timberland's 40-year-old girl. Too old for him. So that is just like, oh, I thought we was boys. Fuck you. And I'm gonna follow you. Yeah. We would all do that if a comedian took shots.
Yeah, we would unfollow them.
yeah.
If they were they got to be of a certain stature.
No, I wouldn't unfollow. It might be up, but I'm not unfollowing you.
I'm not going to follow. I'm not even going to mention it, but I'm just going to know it.
Yeah.
And then next time I'm around you, when you treat me all nice like a little puppy dog, I'm just going to smile.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
So ominous,
I know you guys are evil.
Because you see it with these guys. They think that it never reaches us.
Damn, I fucked up.
No, but they think it never reaches us, and it does. But the energy is never kept in person. They're always so curious, and they're asking questions. And oh yeah, I love it today, and it was such a good idea. What you did? They think that somebody isn't going to DM me from something from their podcast where they're talking shit. But we're going to see it all, and we will remember.
See it all.
The North. What is it? The North remembers.
Yeah.
The North
Yeah.
remembers.
The South will rise again.
Also that.
Also,
Also that.
I was just adding on to it. I was just
I'm
adding
on the
on.
wrong side
I
of the
was just
capsule
adding on
here.
to it, bro. That's all.
All right, let's do some Patreon questioni.
Really quick, I want to just go over this.
Yeah. Oh, these are the girls.
This is the girl. She wants to fuck 1,000 men in 24 hours.
What is that? What
I
is
saw-
that an
I
hour?
saw-
Yeah, do
saw
the
that
math on that. What's the math on that?
I saw that one.
1,000.
She wasn't even letting some dudes finish.
41.
That was crazy.
So it's 41 dudes an hour
41.6. Yeah.
if you're fucking for the whole day,
Yeah. 24.
which is hard. But the guys, they got a nut.
She would take a couple at the same time. So it's like knock them out all. And she didn't even let all of them nut.
No, that don't count.
Lisa
that don't count.
Sparks, an adult film star, bedded 919 men in Poland in 2004.
Can we see some of the footage?
I tried to tell some of my exes that didn't work.
What do you?
Be like, babe, I ain't nutting. Don't count.
It's solid defense. Eh?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I guess it's fucking if you don't know. But I think that's a cop out. Like if you just stick it in, if they're not gonna come,
I'm
just stick it
good
in
on
once
that
and then
one.
move.
Yeah.
No, we don't want that. We want these two new ones because the new ones are cute.
Okay. I can
Yeah.
pull that
You
up.
just can't
I didn't
believe
even
that
know
they
there
do
was
it.
two.
There's two different girls. They kind of look similar. They're both British, and they're taking dick crazy, and it's going viral.
Whoa.
But I want to see some of the work. I want to know what we're looking at right now.
Oh.
Oh, she keep it hairy.
Oh.
God damn. What the fuck is that? It's a skateboard. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh, she don't.
Oh.
She don't know how to suck no dick though.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my. Oh, goodness.
You should hear her. She's got a quote that's crazy.
Wait, she don't know how to go. She don't know how to suck a dick.
I mean, that second one. But
Yo,
before she wasn't.
she don't know how to suck
She
a
wasn't
dick.
even going past the head. Like, come on, you got.
I'm going to be nocturnaling tonight.
Phillips, who's 23, has declared she's been in training for several months in order to come up to the challenge.
Hell yeah.
She says some crazy shit. Hold on.
Bro, I don't think I can do 1,000 push-ups in a day. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
She
that's-
goes, I've done 101. I'm doing 300 in a few weeks. It's like a boxing match.
Son, this is like the
She's
new
trained.
David Blaine.
Bro,
It's hilarious.
can we stop calling them sex workers? That's some shit that got to change
These
with
are
Trump's
heroes,
America.
bro. These are heroes.
No, just
These are
they're
essential
whores.
workers. These are essential.
Yeah, I agree. Give them a clap. They gonna get the clap.
Nah, they are.
Sexual first responders.
Yeah.
Nah,
literally.
but like this sex work, like I hate dignifying whores. Like we got to get rid of that kind of
No,
shit.
but there's ones that do shit that don't fuck.
For example,
Like if you just a cam girl,
you're a whore.
but you're
Yeah, I
not
agree
fucking.
with that.
But you're a whore.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anything where you're selling
agree
your
with that.
body, you're a whore.
No,
I agree
Schultz.
with that.
Schultz.
All right.
You're
Yeah.
at the end of the couch. You have to be liberal.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
No, we got to let them do what they want with their bodies. We have to
Yeah.
empower them to do that.
They need rights and shit, right?
They need
No,
rights.
no, you have to hate you. You're
Oh, it's fucking whore bitches. White devil whore bitches.
Yo, this is a good
Yo,
one.
I like this shit. That's fire. Yeah.
All right, we doing actually, this is actually a really fun game. Aaron Rule said if the squad was stuck on a deserted island,
That's right.
Yeah.
Desert is one.
It looks wrong though.
yeah, how long till everyone tries to kill Andrew? God damn, bro.
That's a good question. for
I
you.
know I'll be annoying, but whatever. I'm hungry, tired, and uncomfortable a lot. But shit, you're not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
For how long?
Until we try, until we do it.
That's funny.
You might try early, but I feel like you talk us out of it.
Let me
Like,
tell you
whoa,
something.
whoa, whoa.
If any of y'all try to kill me, I'm fucking.
Don't fuck us. No.
Not all three of us. You can't fuck all three of us at once.
All three.
Nah,
All
even-
three of us will hold you down and fuck you.
Nah, even
Bro.
with the threat, I'm
Then
out.
I win.
He won.
Then I win.
He won.
If y'all hold me down and fuck me, I win. Y'all, we fucked.
Bro, you think you could take 3
Nah, you
men in an
got
hour?
fucked. Nah, we fucked. You got fucked.
Yo, get fucked, whatever. It's potato. You know? Right? You know what I'm saying, Kendrick?
Nah, it's not gonna work. So how long till you'd kill him?
Nah,
We're not killing no more.
nah. You got.
We're in this
team
together,
up.
man.
You got to team up. Well, it depends if you put us on the island. If you put us there for like a
I'd leave.
Yeah, it depends if you organize something like some stunts. That'd be annoying.
All right.
I'm trying to find one that's fun here. Hold on. There's one that's really fun.
Also,
Here we
dude,
go.
I was just thinking. Thank God Hasidic Jews don't have the internet
Oh, my Lord.
because
Why?
if they saw the shit people were saying about them.
Oh, my God.
Every post that's just a Hasidic guy. I was thinking about the Timbaland thing. It's just anytime there's a Hasidic guy doing anything, the comments are just the worst shit you've ever seen.
There's the real estate guy you're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
bro. He's like, yeah, if you
Poor
want to
guy.
buy a house, just put down this much, get a loan, you can buy a home.
He's
And
giving like good real estate advice. He's actually trying to do a mitzvah.
He's showing off homes. He's like, this is a 2-bedroom.
the nicest guy.
He's like, he's telling people different ways that they could finance it. He's really trying to give back.
Top comment, Hitler, you missed one. It's like, whoa, jeez, bro, what the hell? It's like he's being a nice guy. Thank God they don't have the internet. Because if they saw it, they'd be like, wow, these guys are really mad.
All right, go. What do we got right
Okay,
here?
we got a good one here.
That's smack.
Yeah, what up, assholes? Got a quick question. What's harder, lying to your homies or lying to your lady?
Oof,
Peace.
lying to your homies.
Yeah, it's probably harder.
I don't lie to my girl, but I just feel like it would be harder to lie to my boys
Yeah.
because you can be more truthful.
Yeah,
with
you
them.
can reason. You know, you can reason. And be like, look, I fucked up, but this is why. And then your friend would be like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
But you tell your girl that, and they're like,
Nah.
but also.
Nah.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
fuck. Okay, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
no, that was an easy one. I think it's a good question, but that's an easy answer. 100%.
The next
Yeah.
one's from Gilbert.
What up?
What up, boys? My question for y'all is, when are y'all going on Camp
hell yeah.
Gagnon? And when y'all do go on, what do you want Professor Gags to
Yo,
teach y'all?
first of all, I want to go on with Miles.
Oh, that'd be a great.
I need
That's
to
a
go on
legendary
with Miles.
episode.
Oh, dude.
But I've been talking to Mark about that. I'm like, what the fuck do I want Mark to explain to me? Yeah, I got to think about something good.
It's got to be something very spiritual, and Miles will just be pissed.
Also, make sure he
Yes.
knows what the fuck he's talking about. Sometimes you go on there and you're like, he's like, dude,
You.
I'm the foremost expert in this thing.
You.
And I go, oh, well, what do you think about what happened in the Olympics in this year? And you go, I don't fucking know.
You.
Sometimes you be slipping.
No,
we
you.
still don't even know agnostic.
I didn't have to know anything.
You be slipping sometimes,
Bro, Miles chimed in for no reason. He was like, "Oh, I can explain Waco to you. I can explain Waco." Like
yeah,
tries to
fuck this
explain
one
the
up.
fucking like Waco standoff. Explains for like 25 minutes, and
We're
at the end of it
talking
goes,
about
that was a different cult. My bad." No, he just explained like the wrong thing
No, the
for a
funny
half
part
of
is,
an hour.
I never even backed
And then
off.
Andrew
The
is still
comments let me
searching for
know.
this fucking
What's Waco?
video.
I don't even know what Waco is. What's Waco?
Go ahead,
David
Miles. Tell us about
Koresh-
Ruby Ridge or whatever.
Fucked up Ruby Ridge and Waco, and they're both standoffs with like government, like cults on one side, and the ATFs on the other, or like FBI or whomever it might be.
Oh, wow.
And I fucked that one up.
Yeah.
David Koresh was a cult in Waco's like an hour and a half outside of Dallas, and he said he was God or something like that and had a cult, and they were just in this compound for months.
I got him wrong.
Yeah, tell my house.
Yeah, they were in this compound for like months.
But like living good, right?
We don't know how they were living. We couldn't really get in. And then the government went in, military shit, like tear
Fucking
bombs,
bombed the
whatever.
fuck
There's
out
kids
of 'em.
in there, I think, that died.
Yeah.
And I remember as a kid thinking like this is what needed to happen. But apparently this was like a major inflection point for a large group of people starting to distrust the government.
Yeah.
Because you didn't need to go in there and do this
Why
damage.
didn't they just say that they crossed the border illegally? And that's where they were being held for the time being. Isn't that crazy what we do to Americans in your country, Miles? With your liberal governments? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, dude.
That's
Liberals
pretty
don't
insane.
Liberals don't like ATF and shit like that.
They say that shit until you disagree with them.
That's true.
And then they start using the ATF.
Yeah.
That's only liberals do that.
Yeah.
But no, that'd be fire. You come on with Miles, the comments will just be lighting him up.
Nah, they're going to turn. Miles, you're going to have a hero moment. You're going to go face. Right now,
I'm
you're
sort of
heel,
leaning
but you're
into
going to go
heel, bro.
face.
Being heel is fun as
I'm going
hell.
to put you over.
Oh.
I'm there to put
You're
you
gonna
over.
come in, get drunker, and be more annoying.
Exactly.
Because I think it's a race to the bottom between me and
Can
you.
you talk? I'm going in 4 Zins.
Oh, hell yeah. Some Chablis.
4 Zins and Chablis. Man, if we had Chablis today.
Oh.
Okay, Andrew, can you talk more about taking a year off drinking in your 20s? A year? 10 years?
Damn.
And when you started seeing the benefits? Man, I don't think I've really saw the benefits until now.
Doing the Netflix special.
I'm being
you went,
honest with you.
Nice.
No, like I think the benefit. The serious answer. The benefit is like I had every morning, so I was never hungover. I was working hard. I probably got twice as many work hours in over those 10 years than the other comedians that were my colleagues that were like going out maybe late drinking. We would stay out until 4 a.m, but I'm up at. I was probably waking up late, but like 10, 12, not hungover, ready to write, ready to work on whatever I needed to, brain thinking about ideas. And also like just getting after every single show. Never going, I'm exhausted because I'm so hungover. Like the hangover steals half of your time. So I got probably in the first 10 years that I was doing stand-up, I think it would be 8 of those 10 years I was not drinking. I probably got 16 years of working.
Yeah.
So that was, I would say, the biggest benefit. You just get time back.
Yeah.
But it's way more fun to drink every once in a while now. Way more fun.
Yeah.
But I wasn't worried about the fun at that part of my life.
I mean, that's what Mark does now. You sort of pick your spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're disciplined about it, you're good. You know,
You really just lose so much time.
you lose time,
and
bro.
you sleep like shit, and then you wake up and you feel bad. Even if you're not hungover, you're tired.
You can't write jokes when you're just exhausted. You're always only thinking about like, how do I get bread in my system so I could soak up the alcohol? It's just, yeah.
Bro, low-key looking at Trump, I was like, damn, I think not drinking is...
Yo, he's sharp. That's the number one thing.
not drinking is kinda-
Number one thing people ask me, what was your takeaway from Trump? And it's how sharp he was.
Yeah.
That guy was
He's
sharp.
on it.
man.
At 80.
80 years old?
Yeah.
Mark and I talked to this old guy at the coffee shop, and he didn't drink often, he said, right?
Yeah, you like never drank at all.
Yeah. He's probably in his 80s, and he's like super clear-headed, knows all our names, like just fucking there.
Yeah. No, it's not good. But like it also it has utility. It wouldn't still exist if it didn't have societal utility.
Yeah.
Like I don't think heroin exists in the future. They'll have another type of drug. But like all these things, they kind of move. But the fact that like alcohol is part of culture, smoking is part of culture, there's a social utility to it. So I think
The younger generation is drinking a lot less.
they are.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They already see this shit.
Like low key, and I'm not trying to like push the Zen thing, but the thing about the Zen thing is that like the cost of it, we don't know what cancers we're gonna get from it, but the cost of it to your day, you get a little feeling of something like you would get if you smoked a cigarette without the concern that like you're gonna get cancer. You might, but we don't have that immediate concern. And you're back to do whatever you need to do for the rest of the day 30 minutes later.
You don't have to go outside. Smoking, you have to go outside. Everybody's complaining. You smell like
That
cigarettes.
shit is kind of fun.
Yeah, but everybody's around you is like, you fucking stink. This sucks, whatever.
Cigarettes are great. I think the concern with cigarettes is just like, what are the long-term
yeah.
repercussions of it?
Yeah.
Cancer, right?
Smoke.
Whereas like with alcohol, it's if we start drinking, the rest of the day's over.
Yeah.
I can't start drinking at 2 and then we're shit-faced by 6 and then, I'm going to have a business meeting at 8. It's like whenever you start, the rest of the day's over.
Yeah.
And you lose out on that time.
Yeah.
But this is like, oh, let's change the state a little bit. And then 30 minutes later, all right, let's go back to work. Let's do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
40 years is just gonna be a bunch of white dudes with holes in them.
No, that is something's up with this shit.
Probably.
Nothing's for free. All right, let's see what we got.
You
Here.
got one more here? I didn't listen to this one. Let's see what it is.
Patrione, familia, patrione. Okay, which one of
Let's
y'all
go.
is the most musically gifted? Who's most likely to make it in music in the Flagrant crew? I'm
Oh.
curious.
Mark.
Yes.
Mark. 100%.
My issue is like I like music,
Man, shut up.
So I
but
know
I can't play it.
Mark,
trying to be fake
Mark,
humble.
I
Alex
can't
can
play
sing
it.
his ass. You could sing too.
if I try.
You could sing, but I think Mark got it.
Yeah.
Then you can play guitar.
You also used to make fucking beats and shit.
Yeah, but it's like doing it digitally takes away. I always
shut
wish I
up.
learned. I always wish
This
I learned.
is
Hey,
so
motherfucker,
annoying.
give me one more
It's
so we don't got to
annoying.
end on his gay shit. You got to sit next to this the whole fucking episode.
I
bro.
can't do the
Sounds
fade.
less funny.
It's too disrespectful, bro.
So
I can't.
funny.
It's a New York thing. I can't do the fade.
The answer's fucking.
Man.
Oh, I wanted to ask you right before this.
What was your question?
No, just are you able to think clear with the hunger pain? Because isn't that on your brain all the time? Damn.
I heard
damn,
after a
hunger
while
pain.
you focus better.
Yeah.
You're looking for food, bro. You're just in the jungle. You're just locked
Dialed in.
Dialed in. It like has diminishing returns, but at a certain point, you fast like 24 hours.
You know what's so
Is
crazy?
any of this check out?
He'll do some new shit, and then he does all the research, and he's like, "Oh, this is the new shit, and this is works for me." And then he'll just be on some other shit,
Yeah.
and he completely forgot about the old shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let him do his
Exactly,
thing. Let
bro.
him
I
figure
know.
it
I
out.
was
We
a
gotta
state
let
of
him-
growth.
Miles, do you
It's a
feel any of
constant
that
state of growth.
clarity
But then I
shit
thought
when you
about it in my
fast?
20s. I did all that stupid shit.
Life is
Yeah,
about growth.
Yeah.
No, I just think that this is like a possible way for me to lose weight, and I'm fat. so
Why you
this
need to
could
lose
be-
weight?
I just could.
Bro, you
That's what
see
I-
Skinny
You're not
Miles
fat.
in college.
I
You
did see Skinny Miles. in
That's what I'm
college.
saying.
He
Like,
was cute.
some people gain weight and then they kind of look the same. Miles, I'm telling you, 8 pounds away from being a 10.
Yeah, you actually were a dime.
Yeah, why don't you
man.
just do the shits?
Manjaro?
Yeah.
That's just fucking. I don't know.
It's
Just go to
like
the gym,
just-
Miles. Like, just stop eating.
Injecting
sweets.
yourself feels a little
Yeah,
crazy.
it's way easier for me to just.
Oh, let me
have a
just
little
fast
bit
for
of
36
discipline.
hours and be fucking starving and have hunger pains.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you start eating again, you bloat immediately. I don't know if I like that.
I just do think discipline
Fruits
is
and
probably the
vegetables.
answer.
Just go back on fruits and broth and chicken
Oh,
broth.
God.
Oh, let's do a simulated hunt. Have
But
you heard
what
of this?
happens when you hit your target weight?
Jesus
Don't roll your
Christ,
eyes.
dude.
Don't worry.
Jesus Christ.
Simulated hunt. This is the dumbest shit I've ever looked at, but I was like, oh, this is kind of fire. I've never done it, but it looks so sick.
Wait, what is it?
A simulated hunt. It's the best. Okay, so
You
you
go
fast for a
run and
little,
then
okay?
there's food
You
at
get
the
like a 24-hour fast, all right? And then you go to the gym, you get a nice little high intensity workout. Then you run 5 miles, and then you just eat meat.
This is what it's like, right? Being black around white people. Yes. This is what it's like, right?
I'm like,
I get it
what
now.
the fuck
I get
is
it now.
simulated
I get it now. I get it
It's
now.
so
I didn't
good.
always get it, but now I get it. It's this,
Simulated
right?
hunt,
It's
bro.
constantly,
No, it's
right?
our ancestors.
I got it.
It's our
I got it.
ancestors.
Y'all used to just do the fucking risky shit, and now he's just like,
These are, I'm trying to go back to when I was black.
We
You know what I mean?
getting
I'm trying to go back. That's when I was black. I was so
End the
dialed in,
pod.
bro. I'm telling you, back in the day.
Patreon. It's great to see y'all, man. Love you. Appreciate you. God bless. We'll see you next week. Peace. Ooh, I like that fade out. That's cool.
Damn, Ma.